All right, sound check. Somebody say something?
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
There we go. Cool. Sound is good. We're ready to roll. We're live.
So, welcome everybody who isn't suffering the corona vaccine hangover. Last time on the Nexus, you tried to do your best to infiltrate or at least spy around in the Guild of the Hawk.
Wrong?
The What's
Sorry,
wrong?
keep going. Nothing.
Okay. The guild run by the Artificer. Velsar managed to somehow masterfully play off having IBS when he was caught sneaking around, and uh, I'm gonna try to say it properly. Melchizedek.
Melchizedek.
Melchizedek. Okay, Melchizedek. I'm trying to actually like respect the character. Showed that lizard folk are, shall we say, not very diplomatic when he almost got the gruff dwarven bartender to cornhole him with a blunderbuss. Key 3, along with Melchizedek, I have to mute my phone. Sorry, people are blowing up the messages right now. They found a locked door with some kind of plate next to it, silvery plate that seemed to be some kind of magical lock or trap. They couldn't get through the door and were shooed away by the bartender. After they all left the Guild of the Hawk, they went to the Guild of the Bear, which was the guild they were supposed to find, and met with, I believe, Kenneth, the guildmaster of the Bear. He claimed that he didn't have the items that Theo said he did and became almost hostile when pressed. The party left, made some plans, or at least discussed what they should do, and returned to the Guild of the Hawk to rest for the night. Before he went to sleep, Nair spoke with Banner via the sending spell, and Melchizedek turned into a rat and started sneaking around, and that's where we left it off. So currently, the rest of you are asleep in your various rooms that you rented for the night. Melchizedek, you went back up to the bar. It's quieter at this point. It's still probably early evening, and no one seems to have noticed you as you're scurrying along the floorboards. What is your goal here?
Just looking around to see if see if anything that could lead us to any other items or that just
Okay.
looks funny.
Is your goal purely entertainment or is your goal actual theft?
Entertainment.
Okay. So you are currently in the bar proper. Are you going to be trying to go upstairs? Or are you going to be trying to sneak past the guard that's posted in front of those Western style swinging doors?
Uh, Probably just upstairs.
Okay. So go ahead and make your stealth check.
Okay.
And let's see here. You are a rat. So. Okay. Where did the +5 come from? Is
Mm,
that your?
my guy.
Dex plus. I think he's proficient in stealth.
Yes, I have a proficiency in stealth.
Okay. Let me find the rat's dexterity because you do have to use that.
Oh! See, that's I didn't even think of that. I gotta change.
And most it'll do is
Uh,
probably lower it a couple.
yeah, I
Let's
got
see
it
here.
pulled up. R.
Okay. Uh, so how much of that was your dex? Because the rat has a dex of 11. Was 3 of that your dex?
Yes.
Okay, so you got an 18. Yeah, that's better than any of their passives. So you managed to get to the stairwell, and I'm assuming you're going to do the same thing for this stairwell that you did for the previous one. Run up the
Yes.
baseboard. Okay.
Yes.
Um, nothing has changed from when you were up here earlier with T3. It looks like an unbelievably long hallway. And oh, there's Ryan. Nice.
I've
Looks
been
like
here the whole time.
oh, okay. Going all Johnny on us. Um, unbelievably long hallway with no doors. You recall that it took you several minutes to get maybe a third of the way
Yeah.
down the hallway, but when you turned around to leave, it took you almost no time at all to get back to the stairwell.
Uh, on these baseboards, are there the same magic writing on them?
There is some, yes, some very finely etched into the wood and almost covered by um, the varnish on the wood itself. But given that you were walking on it and a rat, you can feel some of the writing itself. It's kind of tingly.
Okay. uh, yeah. I guess I'm just gonna go back to the room and continue to rest. I really didn't think about a whole bunch of what I would be doing, or
Okay.
I can't remember. So
All right. So you turn around to go back to the room. Okay, that's fine. Um, yeah. Are you worrying about being seen? Are you gonna turn back into your lizard folk persona, or are you gonna try to
uh,
stealth back through?
I stealth back through till I get to the room. Then I was gonna change back.
Okay. Go ahead and make another stealth check to get through the bar itself.
Okay. And then
So
minus by
22.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you got a nat 20 on it, which is not an
Oh,
automatic success, but it's still a great stealth roll. You don't
okay.
even your little rat claws don't even, tap on the wood as you're going. You make no sound whatsoever, no noise, no one sees you. Thus showing the worth of all druids. You snuck around for a bit without ever being detected and got back to your room. You were sharing the room with Key3, I
Yes.
believe. So, yeah, you get back down there. When you get down there, you notice that the gem on the door is pulsing twice, while yours is only pulsing once on your key. Um, but once you put the key into the lock, the pulsing slows down to one pulse, and then the door unlocks.
Okay, interesting.
At this point, she has already gone to sleep because she was just done with that day and
Yeah.
frustrated because she hadn't been able to kill anyone, I assume.
Yeah, that's why I figured I'll just go to my rest, go to sleep like everyone else.
Okay. Um,
And ponder on the events of the day.
yeah. So, um, Belsar is typing. Okay. The following morning, you all wake up as normal. It's been a very restful night. Melchizedek is the correct spelling? Okay. So you awake well rested, um, in the rooms that you spent the night sleeping. Nair, you are of course in the single room, well appointed. Do you do anything other than prep your spells
Lap of
and
luxury.
yeah,
Finally.
yeah, compared to what you've had before, yes.
This is what I deserve for being so good all the time. No, I just prep spells. Everything's fine.
Okay. The rest of you, are you doing anything other than your daily ablutions before going upstairs to the bar?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
So you make your way upstairs either together or staggering one by one. Um, the bar doesn't have as many patrons as it did the night before, and the dwarf is not the one manning the bar. At the moment, it appears to be some kind of machine man.
Uh, Nomo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Say we should order breakfast.
Uh, the bartender just looks at you, puzzled, and says, "Would you like anything, sir?"
Bacon.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's get some bacon.
And eggs.
Um,
And potatoes. And some mashed beans. Maybe a couple carrots.
he nods and he excuse me, walks out from the bar to back through those double-winged western doors and comes back shortly. He says, "Your food will be ready momentarily, sir."
Okay. I look around the bar. What's his face here?
You'll have to be more specific. Do you mean the
Oh,
bard that you were looking for?
Bardman. Yeah. Sorry, I don't have my notes in front of me.
It's all right. No, Chalk is not currently in the bar.
Hmm. Chalk. Hmm. All right. What's the rest of the party want to do?
That's essentially what you see behind the bar. Only he has clothes on. Yes, the rest of the party. Are you going up to get breakfast? Or are you just meandering around, leaving?
Um, yeah, I'm going up to get something to munch on, I guess.
Okay. So, Hannah, go ahead and make a perception check. The machine man at the bar turns to you, Velsar, when you approach it, as
Mhm.
well as Keythree, and he asks what you want for uh, breakfast.
The house special, whatever. Dealer's choice.
He nods. And you, ma'am? He turns to the tiefling paladin.
Who stands there?
Who stands there
Silent.
looking at him? He says, 2 house specials on the way. And then again, he goes back through those double doors. He's only gone for a little bit before he returns to the bar. He holds up a carafe of some kind of steaming liquid, and he asks if you would like some coffee.
Definitely.
Right. He pours it out into small pewter mug, and it looks like a very dark roast. I'm not sure how often any of your characters have had coffee before. Probably not that often. But it smells very good.
Is the coffee for everyone or just Jason's guy?
Anyone who wants some, that they're offering it.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Key
I-
3
I've-
appreciates the coffee as well. There's nothing else to caffeine.
Yeah. I'll take some coffee. I feel like there's something bad about the coffee, though.
I
I feel like
mean,
I should.
it's
Yeah.
it's only the lizard folk poison that's in it that's the bad thing. Everything
It's
else is fine.
addictive.
So before long, your breakfasts come out. Nair gets his bacon and what was it? Bacon, eggs, potatoes, a bit of carrots, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get
Mashed
exactly
beans,
what you ordered.
carrots, the whole 9 yards.
A whole lot of stuff that most people wouldn't have for breakfast, but you're a noble, so who knows?
And some powdered civet.
Key 3 and Velsar receive their house specials, which appear to be kind of greasy diner food, but lots of protein and hash browns and things like that. So the kind of stuff that someone would want after a night of heavy drinking, usually. Trenton, did you wind up getting any breakfast?
Yeah, I'll just go with kind of the recommended.
Yeah, okay. So most of you get the hangover cure breakfast, and Nair gets the stuff that he would normally want to get. I assume it's just the fancy stuff that nobles slurp down. While you're all eating, everyone make
rhino horn.
a powdered rhino horn. Everyone make a perception check.
Jesus Christ. I started the game out right, and that one.
All you can see is the bottom of your coffee mug as you're asking for more coffee.
This shit is good.
Yeah.
I can be addicted to this.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so Trenton and Nair definitely notice him walk in. Chalk has walked back in, or I should say back down. He's come downstairs. And he is setting up at his stool in the corner and tuning his lute.
Hmm.
I'll be right back, y'all.
All right.
What's our plan?
That's something y'all need to discuss with each other.
Yeah. So obviously,
Okay.
the
Now that-
guild is. I'm assuming the guild rooms are upstairs and the guest rooms are downstairs. So he came from upstairs early in the morning. So I'm assuming.
Well, what were y'all waiting on him for?
We need to get information from him on basically a location of some goods that we need to pull back to our guild.
Okay. Well, now that
By
I'm
any
eating...
means necessary.
Oh, well, all right. Well, then, how about I just ask him if he wants to come over and have some breakfast with us? You know?
Let's see.
Anybody have any pixie dust on them? I mean, I hear bards love that sort of thing.
No one has any pixie dust on them.
Shit.
I'm not starting that shit.
Oh, okay.
I'm not letting you do that in my campaign.
Oh, all right, that's fine.
Well, maybe later.
Yeah. Yeah, what's he say?
Do you go over and invite him to?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Okay, so Melchizedek walks over and stands in front of the what seems to be half-elven bard, sitting quietly for once in the corner as he tunes his musical instrument. He looks up at you and he smiles. Almost as soon as he meets your eyes, his eyes meet yours. He smiles. He says, "Hello, my reptilian friend. How may I help you today?"
Just want to know if you're wanting to have some breakfast and to have a casual conversation. Because, yeah, just look like a guy that probably knows a couple of good songs.
He smiles at you and he says, "Oh, my friend, I'm always happy to indulge my oral fixation and have casual conversation." And he sets his lute down and he steps forward. He's like, "Lead the way, good sir."
Oh, someone said oral.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I just invite him back over to the table so the other guys can start asking him questions. Or I guess I should ask him what he wants, get him his breakfast. Or give him some of my bacon.
You're gonna feed the bard.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Bacon like grapes.
He winks at you and he says, "Oh, I'll have the boiled eggs and sausage." The Warforged behind the bar just rolls his
Well,
eyes and
lucky for
nods.
him, I can turn into a horse for him.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, good God.
You might not want to make that offer.
uh,
Off the rails this quickly.
uh. But yeah, I say I'll flirt with him to get the info we need with him. I'm pretty shameless. I guess I just want to know, where do we need to go next in this quest?
Yup. We need to get to wherever the hell those reagents are,
Okay,
which we think might be in the other guild, but we're not really all that sure.
well,
But probably.
how about that right there? I ask him if he knows where the reagents are.
Okay.
Yo, dog, where the
Um,
reagents be?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It'll be a
Okay.
little bit more stripper-like, Trying to...
Like,
Jesus.
Okay.
See some of
Just
this
like-
lizard man nipple?
oh my God. Okay. So you just come right out and ask him where the Guild of the Bear keeps their reagents. Is that what you're doing?
Well, a lot more subtly than that. Just,
Also,
like
we're
ask him
more
if he knows about the
ask
reagents.
if they even have it.
Okay.
Then yeah.
Okay.
What
So
is
he
she?
comes over expecting casual conversation, and you immediately started pumping him for information.
Well, wouldn't
And
be
not in a way he would
immediate.
enjoy. But yeah. Okay. So you say, "Hey, how you doing? By the way, where are their reagents at?" Okay.
I'm back.
No, we'll sit down, have our breakfast, and Unless we actually want to go through all the small talk.
I mean, if it's mostly on his part, going to be just light flirting.
Right. And I'm gonna
Go ahead
lightly
and
flirt right back.
go ahead and make some insight checks.
Oh.
Everybody who's there. Okay.
I don't know who else there. I'm back just now.
I got
You
a
were there.
21.
Okay. Nair, you assume he just wants that lizard D. I mean,
I assume he wants that lizard tail.
yeah. Yeah, he's a bard. It's what you expect.
Always trying to fuck lizards. I don't know what their deal is.
Same thing. Trenton, like this elf or this half elf just has some really weird tastes. I guess you call him he's a scaly instead of a furry.
Oh.
Velsar and Melchizedek, you both realize that this light flirting is just something he does. Now, whether he's doing this to put people off their guard or to, ease tension, it's unclear. But it seems to be just something that's almost effortless for him. And you get the feeling that he's not putting any true desire behind it. It's just the face he shows to everyone.
All right.
So he means no harm nor
Right. Right.
nor serious
He's just trying to get a bigger
desire.
tip.
Yeah.
Literally.
In more ways, yeah, literally. Now, Melchizedek, you also do realize that if you made the offer, he would probably take you up on it. But he's not actively seeking companionship, I guess.
Yeah, we're not gonna go that far unless we get
Yeah.
really desperate for info.
I'm just picturing Melchizedek like just shuddering, like hugging his knees in a corner, like I had to do so much for this.
Well, until I get hungry, then I'll just eat him.
Oh man. Okay.
I think you should let him pick your brain so you can pick his brain.
Oh god.
Well, I mean, I guess ask him if there's anything we can do for him. You know, like try. Well, not like that. You know, like can he to try and get in his good graces so he'll give
Okay.
us his info.
Yeah, he just leads you over to one of the only tables with a tablecloth and just waggle his eyebrows and take a seat. No, that's not what happens.
Well, tell him. You know, we'll promote him. We'll tell
like-
people to go watch his next concert.
It's like, oh, darling, everyone comes to watch my next concert. However, there is something you could do for me. I need a package delivered.
All right.
Where?
A package.
A parcel, if you will.
Parsnips?
And who does it need to be delivered to?
Oh, the inestimable Lady Law.
Okay.
Inestimable? I'm not familiar with that word.
Well, let's just say that you have to meet her to get the full measure of her presence.
She's dusty, is what he's saying. I don't need an insight roll for that.
Damn titties.
All right. I'll just let him know, like, I'll deliver the package, but then I'll have some questions for him afterwards.
Oh, it'll take quite some time to deliver the package. She's at least a full week's journey to the north.
Fuck.
Well, how about then, before I leave, I'll ask the questions.
That's fair. He's waiting for you to ask questions.
Yeah, sorry. I'm
So I believe our
typing.
wizard has.
Sidebar here, please.
Yeah. This is the time for y'all to step in to ask.
Yeah.
Pardon me. Yes, near Tim's Praven Academy of the Magical Arts. Perhaps you've seen
Truly?
me gadding about town.
He says, truly the Praven Academy. Tell me, are they still such fuddy-duddies when it comes to the wonders of music?
Oh, yes, very much so. I don't play a lick, so there's that.
That's a shame.
And yeah, I suppose. But what I was really going to ask you is about the Guild of the Bear. What do you know
Yes.
about the Guild of the Bear? First,
Brutes. All of them.
brutes. Okay.
Even that wizard who calls himself their master.
All right. Okay.
Even he's a bit of a brute.
What's his name?
Kenneth.
Kenneth. What a terrible name.
Isn't it though?
Anyways, yes. We need something that we're pretty sure that they have.
Oh?
Yes. Objects that will make life here reasonably not as terrible.
He's just
But I'm
looking
sure
at
in
you
their
for a
hands
second.
I'm sure in their hands it's all wasted and that's just terrible and god awful.
He's kind of looking into and like just up at nothing. He says, "What kind of objects?
Oh, just
Prophylactics?
object, a little bit of this, a little of that.
Well, I imagine they would
How
keep
about
their goods anywhere that most of the guilds would keep them.
can I just
Some hidden
name
room.
like one object that I'm fairly sure
Wait a second. You just said
is
that they keep them in a hidden room?
Most guilds do.
At this point, I nudge Nair and I say, Theo told us that chalk was a source we could find. We can
Oh,
probably
yes, by the way, do you
trust
know
him.
a Theo?
His eyes light up. It's like, Theo. He was always a lot of fun.
Did you fuck Theo?
He just smiles at you.
Oh. I was just curious. Good for him.
Hold on.
That's quite a pull.
What did you do, Johnny?
On the smile. I was holding down shift or control or something on accident.
Okay. Well, it looks like you only had one roll.
Your previous
that
was the
was-
last insight check.
Never mind.
Yeah.
That was my previous.
So, the 16. He's more amused that Nair asked that question than anything else.
Did he fuck Theo?
You no idea. You do know that he actually does think of Theo fondly.
Yes, well, Theo is, of course, our guild master. He's the one who charged us with recovering, a little of this, a little of that.
Oh, well, you're in good hands with Theo. He's an excellent wizard. Although I should say, if you ever see him scatter several coins on the ground, run.
Okay. Run.
He doesn't happen to still have all of those 10-pin bowling balls nestled around his guild hall, does he?
I don't know.
So
How would I know? Or do I know this?
he does. Placed at various parts around the main bar room are small balls that you would normally use for 10-pin bowling.
Oh, okay. Yes,
Yeah.
his balls are still hanging out all around.
What's with tonight and the innuendos?
Chalk just goes, fantastic. I knew he hadn't lost his touch.
I'm picturing this chat guy is like the male version of Moxie from Borderlands.
I mean, kind of. He's not wearing one of those top hats.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But is he wearing a feathered hat?
See if I can get a. Excuse me. I'm trying to get a decent image of what he would look like.
Huh. So. Huh. Say there's likely a hidden room. They won't trade us. They're pretending that.
This right here is probably the closest approximation of Chalk I could find.
Oh, he's like a little Twinkie guy.
Yeah, he's a little pretty boy.
Looks like a fuck boy.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, what a dandy lad. Okay, so you mentioned a hidden room that's potentially going on in the guild hall.
That's what I was
Um,
picturing.
Oh, they're all the guilds, at least the ones made by anyone with any lick of talented magic, have at least one hidden room.
Now,
Theo has to have several.
I've yet to come across any.
He just winks at you.
I don't know what that means. So the hidden room, would you perhaps be willing to assist us in locating it and, maybe taking a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and
Oh, I make it a point never to steal anything except for virtue. But if you were to find yourself in their living quarters, no, that cannot be Chalk instead.
Why not? It's so good.
If you were in their living
that's
quarters,
fucking awesome.
I would recommend that you avail yourself to their wardrobe. You never know when a good shirt or sweater will help you find what you need.
I don't see what clothing will have to do with it, but I suppose I'll have to take your word for it and check it out.
Does he like the V-neck? Or
So are you partial to sweaters yourself, and what sort of cut do you enjoy?
I like all kinds of sweaters, and I found that the cut doesn't much matter when it's lying on the floor.
I mean, I don't see what that has to do with that anything, but I, I suppose.
I think he says we need to flirt with Theo so we can figure out where we need to get our stuff.
No,
Wasn't
Theo's
that
your guildmaster.
Theo's our guild master. That'd take forever.
wasn't their
Oh.
guild the one that had the coat racks?
It did, yes. It did have coat racks.
Hmm. Secret coat rack.
Well,
I would caution you, though, if you intend on doing something, that you might want to wait until tonight, since, well, let's just say that I've seen Kenneth kill several people in the blink of an eye. You probably wouldn't want to face him in a fight if he caught you snooping around his place.
yeah, he did seem to have the itch to murder.
An itch he
I mean,
scratches with
if you know what I
alarming regularity.
Oh, I've known plenty of people who scratch with alarming regularity itches that they have.
They have yes?
That was an innuendo. I know a lot of very dirty people.
Ah. I do as well.
It's unfortunate. I wish I had more time to make tinctures. Well, thank you for your time, and I've been Nair Tim's. Goodbye.
Oh.
All right. Does anyone else have any questions?
I've been Nair Tim's. Goodbye. So wait,
All right.
we didn't agree to this thing yet, did we?
Well, I mean, we have to repay him for his information, so now we have to give a gift to a buxom woman of noble birth.
I think I have to go deliver a package to a lady that's a week away.
Yeah, about a week's travel north.
Yep.
Make that 2
You mentioned
packages.
tonight, though, Chalk. Why am I waiting until tonight?
Oh, he won't be there tonight.
Oh, why?
He has some business out in the wastes.
Oh, okay. Shit. I'm having a very hard time with this, morally speaking. Well,
All right.
boys,
So it
All
sounds
right.
like
Well,
we're gonna take
yeah,
care of some business this evening.
I guess I'll ask him one last question. This is something for my guy. Does he know of any special plants or anything in this area?
Like weed.
there are no plants in this area. This is a barren landscape.
Well, it doesn't mean there's not cactuses in the desert.
My friend, the only plants I've ever seen in this dreary plane of existence have been in the domicile of the sweet Lady Lull.
Okay, thank you. And I guess I need to get the directions to, get to deliver the package or how to find the lady.
Ah, of course. He reaches into a satchel at his side, and he, with a flourish, pulls out a small wrapped package. It looks like it's probably the size of, it could fit comfortably in your palm, but you couldn't fully close your hand around it. Maybe the size of like a Rubik's Cube.
Okay.
And he hands it out to you.
All right.
He says,
Well,
look for a conservatory in the rather small encampment that you find a week's worth of travel north of here. It's one of the only buildings of glass that you're likely to find.
Are we going to get beat up for this?
Well, I certainly hope not, but I suppose that depends on what you like to happen.
Not that.
Then I don't see why it would.
I just assume this is some token of love or perhaps drugs, and that whoever is, building her these magnificent glass castles is not going to take kindly to whatever's in the package.
Well, for the most part, she's the one who built her magnificent glass building, with some help of your friend Theo, I might add.
Oh, neat. Part of the old guard, then, huh?
He just cocks his head and says, more or less.
Well, Chuck, I believe we've taken up enough of your time. So
yep, and
thank you for the information.
And I'll just tell Chalk, Nice meeting you. If we ever meet again and I'm not a nice person, just hand me something to eat. I'm a lot happier after I eat.
He leans in towards you and he says, I completely understand. I'm much the same way.
All right. On that note, I got to go feed the dogs real quick. So y'all discuss where we're going to go.
Okay. To Trenton, he says, Dear boy, it was not nearly a chore that you imagine it to be. And then he like downs an entire cup of coffee in one go and then returns to his corner.
Well, I don't give a reaction to that.
Yeah.
So did he fuck Theo or?
Hey, Nair, don't
Yeah.
ask questions that you don't want to know the answer to.
I mean, I kind of do want to know the answer to it. Because honestly, it's a big pull for Theo.
Well, I suggest we, with our spare time, find some shops and arm up on equipment that we typically don't have access to.
So is he playing or is he just kind of sitting there?
He has started lightly playing his lute. Well, I'll go ahead and roll his. Let's see here.
Key 3, I assume you and I are going to find equipment more suited to us at a different place than the other 3. Shall we go together?
Yeah, it's a very calming, just excellent little tune. It's kind of the perfect thing to take in a quiet morning with.
So I'm gonna do a dancing lights cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
And just have basically the lights kind of go with the music. Just kind of
Okay.
dance around him like bouncing on the ground.
He winks at you and he nods his head.
All right, so it sounds like we need to find something to occupy our time for the day, and then try to get the reagents this evening.
I already suggested going to shops, and Hannah and I are already heading to a shop.
Okay. So
Okay, I'm back.
Trenton and Key 3 are heading around looking for shops.
Okay.
What are the rest of you doing?
Being poor.
This is also true.
Like, are we gonna head anywhere, or are we just?
Oh, we're gonna chill until night, whenever night happens to be.
Oh, okay. Well, if we're just wasting time, yeah, I'm just gonna scour through the shops, see if I see anything fun or cool.
Are there any card games going on?
Currently in this bar, no. Are you
Okay.
looking for a card game somewhere?
Sure.
Okay.
I've got proficiency in playing cards. I'll do something. I don't know what, but something.
All right. I assume you travel through the encampment to the various bars and guild halls, other than, of course, the Guild of the Bear, looking for a card game.
I mean, why not the Guild of the Bear?
I mean, if you want to go there, you can.
I mean, they have a card game and I have money. Why not let them take my money?
Okay. We'll deal with that in a second.
Oh no.
Is anyone going with I forgot. Is anyone going with Trenton and Key3? Velsar, Melchizedek?
I was gonna head to town, but not necessarily with them. But
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I'll
was
go.
gonna go
I'll go
just-
with him.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna go wander, and for just blowing time. My guy's backstory quest stuff, asking him about plants and other weird magical stuff.
Trenton, Key3, what are you looking for?
Do the shops seem to be labeled in any way? Walking out on the streets in the town and stuff.
More with very basic iconography. Most of the people here, the buildings aren't nearly as nice as the Guild of the Hawk. Although you do see some wood paneling and some wooden barrels, they look almost identical to the ones you've seen at the guild. So there's a good possibility that they actually came from the guild itself, or at least wherever the guild got their supplies.
All right. Well, what are some of the shops that we're seeing then?
Most of the ones you see, there aren't that many shops in this area. The ones that are there, you have some very basic, like I guess you call it like a general store almost. People could buy very basic, rough-hewn tools, some rations that aren't that tasty or desirable, but at least filling. There are some. There's at least one store there where it looks like they have a smith who is doing his best to repair weapons and armor, but without any kind of source of ores other than what appears to be some of the guilds here. The weapons and armors themselves are a little more expensive.
Is there anything that seems rare about any of like any magical rare items at any of these shops?
Not that you can see from the outside. You'd have to go in and explore them and see if they have anything visible. You would know that most people, especially in the Nexus itself, wouldn't display magical items like that for just fear of getting robbed or burgled.
Okay.
Um, the general store doesn't seem like it has much other than maybe a few rations, and if you were looking for some, maybe some kind of toolkits or artisan tools, things like that.
I'm going to check out the general store first, then.
Okay. What specifically are you looking for?
First and foremost, navigator's tools. After
Navigator's tools.
Just browsing.
Okay. So let me look up what those entail. So the main thing you find is actually some kind of compass. It's odd because you realized soon after arriving at the Nexus that there was no real magnetic north.
Mm-hmm.
But this compass does seem to at least point in a specific direction, so it could be used for some kind of navigation.
Okay. I'll ask the keep how much, or the shopkeep how much it is.
Says this compass, 10 gold.
Ooh, that seems expensive.
Well, Navigator's tools themselves are about 25 gold for the whole kit. And this is a compass that actually works here. So I mean, yeah, he's trying to make a profit. He's not really asking an unfair price.
Okay.
For a compass that can accurately align to something in the Nexus, that can be very helpful for someone who's trying to navigate between the various encampments.
Yeah. Typically, I would just fork it over. Man, gold seems important in this campaign.
Yeah.
Um,
You can go halves if you want.
I'm gonna ask him if he's able to come down any lower on that price.
That would be a persuasion check on your part. Okay. And then
Got Rico Suave over here.
And that one will come out soon. Don't worry. Gonna be on a strength roll.
whoo! He goes, I can make it 9, but I still have to make a profit on this thing.
I understand. I'll take it for 9 then.
So y'all deduct the gold, however much you're gonna do that.
I give him the 9.
Okay. He hands you the compass, and it comes with a little box to kind of like keep it safe. And he says it is synced to the. Oh man, I just had a total brain fart. It's synced to the arrival point near the encampment. So that will always point you back to a spot probably about a hour's journey north of where we are.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
He nods and goes and puts his 9 gold in his lockbox.
And then looking around, like what other kind of stuff does he have?
He has some basic tools, like stuff that smithies and cobblers, cooks, maybe some stuff for herbalism. He doesn't have anything for, say, thieves or tinkers, but leather workers, stuff like basic stuff that most people would probably need to use in their everyday lives.
Okay, nothing I'm real interested in, at least right now.
Yeah. He does have a some adventurers gear. He has like some healers kits and bedrolls and things like that as well as some rations.
Yeah, I imagine those are expensive. The healers kits.
The healer's kit is a little more expensive than normal. Yeah, it's marked at 7.5 gold. Mostly because of things like the salves. Things like that are much harder to come by here.
How many does he have available?
Of the healer's kits,
Mm-hmm.
he only has 2.
I tell him, uh, I'll take both of them for 10 gold.
Since I can't let them go for that little. Make your persuasion check.
Huh.
Okay. It's like, no, I'm sorry. If you wanted to bundle them up with a few other things, I could probably lower the price down to 12 for both.
I jump in and pull out my short sword and lay it on the desk and say, "How about 10 in the short sword?"
Wow. He looks at the short sword and he looks at you and he says, "If you trade me the short sword, I'll make it 8 for both."
Oh, wow. You don't need the short sword?
If you're giving him the short sword, he'll make it 8 gold for both.
Johnny, you don't need the short sword?
Yeah.
Nope.
That's your call.
I'm offering it.
All right, I take it.
Okay. Once you've placed the 8 gold there, he takes the 2 healer's kits and he puts them a little further down the counter, and then he grabs the short sword and the gold and puts them away.
Okay.
Says they're fully stocked. In the hands of a healer, they're gonna do a lot of good. Hopefully for you, they'll be able to keep you alive until you can get to someone who can help you.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
He nods. So, do y'all know how healer's kit works?
Not particularly.
So, healer's kits, on their own, you can use an action to expend 1 use. They each have 10 uses. You expend 1 use to stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points without having to make a medicine check. They can't be used to recover hit points unless you have the healer feat, which is actually a pretty good use of the healer's kit because it's better than a healing word, and I'd say about the same, if not better, than cure wounds. Let me check real
Yeah,
quick.
that's pretty good then.
You can only do it once per rest. So short rest, you can do it again. So you can do it a maximum of 3 times per day. But let me see. I think it's like 1d6 plus 4 plus your level is how much you get back. So yeah, if you have the healer feat, when you stabilize a dying creature, so someone at 0 hit points, not only do they become stable, they regain 1 hit point, because normally that's not what happens. They stay at 0. And then as an action, you can spend 1 use of the healer's kit to tend to a creature and restore 1d6 plus 4 hit points to it, plus additional hit points equal to the creature's maximum number of hit dice, so their level. So you were all level 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you had the healer feat and you did this, you would get 1d6 plus 8 hit points back, which is better than a cure wounds.
That's really good.
Yeah, and you can't gain hit points from that feat again until you finish a short or long rest, which again means you could do that up to 3 times a day. So it's a really, really good out of combat healing option.
Nice.
That gets better as you level. So yeah. For now though, if none of you have the healer feat, at the very least you can stabilize someone as an action. Without any kind of check. You literally just use one of those things and they're stabilized. They don't have to make death saves, but they still have 0 hit points. and they'll stay unconscious until they get hit points back. So it's not as good as throwing out a healing word, but if you're tapped out on spells, or if you're just not a healer, or if you're out of lay on hands, it's a good way to just keep them alive until you can get them help.
Gotcha. Awesome. Thank you.
You are welcome. Steven, Jason, you don't really find much in terms of plants and animals in the area. Most animals, if they can't be used to be put to work in some way, are either familiars or lunch.
Okay. Makes sense.
Were you looking for anything else in this encampment?
I'm back.
Okay.
I can't really think of anything that I would need to get for our journey.
All you gotta do is not stop believing.
Anyway, Jason, were you looking for anything in particular?
I may get an iTunes card.
Nope.
No, not really. Just kind of scouting and trying to make mental note of, who's got what where. Keeping a mental map, if you will.
Okay. For the most part, this encampment seems to be somewhat prosperous, although make a perception check.
It's pretty terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, do all of us need to make it? Sorry.
You're the one traveling with him, not looking for anything in particular, so this is more to just catch
Okay.
any extraneous gossip and things people might be saying, or. So, I mean, you can if you want to, since you're walking around with Jason in the same place.
Yeah, I guess here.
Okay. So, probably because Velstar is more concerned with not letting you start any kind of fight, and his focus is mostly on you, while you are people watching and listening. You do hear that the Guild of the Hawk, as beloved as they are, because they're able to get resources that people just can't get here, they also don't have. There are some people who really don't like them because they can get resources that no one else can get here, and they control those resources. So, while there's not outright like dissent and people wishing harm upon them, there are, of course, a lot of people who are feeling the pressure, right,
Right.
of having to go to this one guild to get things they want to get.
All right.
They control the spice.
Yeah, pretty much.
Khajiit has many
Pretty much.
ways if you have the coin.
And then the guards are just beating the Khajiit while you go to their invisible chest and take all their stuff.
As we try to sneak off, a bottle of skooma falls and rattles on the ground.
Yeah. So, Nair,
Yo, dog,
you
what's up?
decided to go to the Guild of the Bear and see if they had a card game going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, you didn't want to wait till... Okay, never mind.
What? I just wanted to see if they have a card game going.
Yeah, he's just going there to play some cards. So you walk up to the door, which is still closed and locked, or at least the
He's going
front
to play
door is open, but you can
Roots.
enter there and the door inside is closed and locked.
Sweet. I guess I'm gonna knock.
Okay. Little slide at head height opens. It's like, what do you want?
Hey, since I'm stuck in this boring town, I was wondering if you guys have any card games going on.
No, and he closes it.
Well, that clinches that. Bye.
Are you looking elsewhere for a card game? Something to spend the day doing?
Yeah.
Okay. It takes you a little while, probably about 20 minutes of seeing the various places. You manage to find a small establishment that has a few men at a table playing cards. Looking around, it looks like it's a barber shop.
Huh.
And in there, there is an old-looking dwarf and an even older-looking gnome, and they are playing cards.
Sweet. I'm gonna, I don't know, levitate a gold coin and make it spin around in the palm of my hand.
Okay.
And yeah. Say, hey, what up with them cards, dog? Oops, didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to make a roll. Sorry, I'm just
Okay.
dicking around.
Let's say you trip on your way over there.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Jump
Trying to do it as
five
athletically as possible. And then I do a front flip. No, yeah, just gonna ask, hey, you up for a friendly wager?
They look at the gold spinning. The dwarf looks at the gnome, who's looking at you. And he says, absolutely, but your hands stay above the table at all times.
Well, yeah, of course.
Hmm.
I ain't no
He
cheat.
says, he gestures towards kind of like box that they're using as stools at the table. It looks like for the most part they're playing for copper and some silver.
Oh,
I mean, you can trade in the gold for some silver and coppers if you want to be able to play with them.
yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna maybe lose about a gold and a half, and kind of ask him if they know of any larger games going on.
Um, so you play for a little while, and you're steadily, just losing your coppers, probably because you're just folding. Games going on. Well, no big games going on. Most people can't afford to host it, let alone give a significant prize. Although there is talk of a traveling caravan that has some games of chance, but I wouldn't trust those kind of people.
Are they pikeys?
Traveling, gambling, caravan.
Small
At
hand.
least
Yeah.
it sounds like freaking Khajiit.
Smell like cabbage.
Well, I wouldn't know what they smell like, but probably.
Yes. Well, okay. I guess
Go
now I'm gonna
ahead
play in earnest and
and
try to win back my money.
okay. Go ahead and make your since you have proficiency with it. Sorry, I'm looking up the rule for this. Do you have the insights? Do you have insight as a skill?
Fuck no.
Okay. What about perception?
Oh, of course not.
Okay.
I
Deception?
work off of deception and persuasion.
Okay. All right. So since you have deception and persuasion, and you have the You have the gaming set. I'll give you advantage on the gaming set. So you would do proficiency plus charisma, and you have advantage on the roll. Okay. All right.
Gnarly.
Oh yeah. You wipe the floor with the dwarf, and you outplay the gnome. So you essentially double your starting money. You handed them a gold, right?
Gold and a half.
Gold and a half. Okay, then you get that back plus another gold and a half.
Sweet. Well, that's
This
something at
does
least.
take you a few hours to do this because it's very small ante stuff, and there's a lot of back and forth.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what you do pretty much the entire day. The rest of you, go ahead and make a perception check. Oh, of course. Yep. Uh-huh. So, other than Key3, who is busy looking through her healer's kits and familiarizing herself with what's in them and how to best use them, the rest of you do notice near the tail end of the day that Kenneth, the guildmaster you saw the previous day, is kind of riding a spectral horse away from the encampment. Following him are what looks like a few other people in robes, and then a couple of others in splint mail or chain mail. I think one or two in some leather armors.
Okay.
Would you say it's kind of like just his detail? Like
Possibly. That's a lot of people because there's probably about 8 people with him.
okay,
It's a pretty sizable party, but they are leaving the encampment. They are heading
okay.
north.
I nudge the others and I kind of just say, we need to find Nair. We need to utilize all the time we have while he's gone.
Okay. So do the rest of you go
Meanwhile,
to find
Nair's
Nair?
stacking chips.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I say.
Did Nair tell anyone where he was going?
He did not.
Of course not. Is it night
Well,
yet?
It's getting close, yeah.
well, yeah.
I think, yeah, I agree. Now's the time. He just left, so let's go.
Yeah, I'd say let's go meet up at the Bear Club.
The Bear
The
Club.
Bear Club. The Gilded Bear.
Club.
Yeah, there we go.
We were
Just a
meeting
bunch of
back, so
hairy gay men.
Nair is smart enough to meet us there.
Yeah.
Yeah, flashback to me just laughing in a gnome's face. Bitch, I got you! Just laying my cards down.
Your party hears a familiar voice through a window passing by.
And then him being cursed out in gnomish.
God, what a beautiful language you have, sir.
Yeah, so I guess, unless others object, I guess we're heading
So,
to the Gilded Bear.
Ryan, roll a D100.
Sweet.
Okay. In attempt to get back some of the money he lost to you, he bet a small little mechanical device that could essentially make a small flame. But you won that too.
You got a Zippo.
Oh,
You
neat.
essentially got, yeah, you got a lighter essentially.
I
Neato burrito.
this is absolutely
He's gonna say useless.
useless to me. Here, you can have it.
You hand it back to him.
Yeah, look.
No!
I can
Oh,
make,
you
look,
shouldn't do that.
look.
I got
I
some
can make fire with
spells
my
that
hands, and I make fire with my hands.
How do you
You
make fire with your
fuck.
hands?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. If I do that, it'll be too powerful and probably blow something up. I mean, the only way that I would know is, I guess I'd hold his lighter out, and then I'd use prestidigitation to instantly light it,
Okay.
but
but we
without
could
doing the
pretend
mechanism.
like the lighter's something else for trade later on.
Yeah.
Well,
So
that
he
will
looks at
require
it and
lying, which is dishonest.
he
I thought you
shakes his
said you had
head.
deception.
I sure do.
Anyway,
Wow. Yeah.
he snatches it back and he spits out a few more things in Gnomish and
It's not that I don't think
stomps
it's
away.
valuable. It's that I want you to have it. For your
The
beautiful
dwarf just
cursing.
shakes his head and says, "You should probably get out of here, boyo."
Man, that's like
Yeah,
getting your car
you're right.
repoed and the bank gives it back to you because they say it's worthless.
No, this gnome probably crafted this and he treated it like it was a piece of shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I better get going, boyo.
He says that after the dwarf stepping in reverse
Okay.
to him.
Yeah.
And then I leave. Yes.
Okay.
I beat a hasty retreat.
It won't take you long to find your party. It's 4 relatively well-armed people in the city, or in the encampment, I should say.
And there's a lizard.
Yeah, and there's a lizard folk. They're pretty easy to find. So, I assume you head towards the Guild of the Bear.
I mean, I'm going to stealth my way to the Guild of the Bear.
Okay. You're going to try to sneak through the town itself.
Oh, you know it, dog.
He's doing like Kronk from Emperor's New Groove with people walking around.
Da-da, 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 da-da.
Okay.
I actually rolled okay. I'm
So,
really surprised.
how much of the map can y'all see?
I can
None.
see nothing, but I can see
The
my tokens.
outside.
You can only see the outside.
Yep, 3
That is
squares
correct.
on the bottom and then 2 squares on the other 3 sides.
That's weird. Let me join as a player real quick.
Oh, you want me to just share my
You
one
can
of
pull
us
up
share
the
a
stream if you want. I can
Yeah.
see it on stream.
Yeah, I might do that too.
We
Okay.
see the outside.
Oh, I forgot.
Okay,
what's
so
it?
you can see the outside. Good.
Yeah, the outside of the building.
That's what it was. Okay, good. So that's working at least. You can see the outside of the building. Goody. Hopefully, finally, this stuff will work. And also, I'll pull up the stream just to give you another viewer.
Yeah, I was going to do the same thing too. I completely forgot.
Yep.
Pissed off another gnome today.
Yes, you
Dear
did.
diary. Pissed off yet
Uh,
another gnome.
now-
Still delighted by their cursing.
It's your weird fetish. You just like gnomes swearing at you.
That sounds about right. Okay.
Well, they just swear a little bit.
Okay.
I've never had French
So-
onion soup.
That's interesting.
Sorry, I was just trying to fill the space.
Okay. You whoa, what's going on there?
Yeah, your camera's out of focus.
I don't have a camera.
Oh,
Oh,
he's talking
Jason.
about Jason. Yeah. Your camera was like, no, fuck this. I'm not showing him.
There it goes.
Shouldn't be on autofocus. Let's see.
Yeah.
Beyond science.
You probably just moved too fast and it had to adjust.
Yeah. Although usually you'd think for a stream you'd want to set it to where it focuses on a specific distance and then just
Yeah, it's set.
keep it
That's
there.
why it for whatever reason autofocus got turned back on.
Okay.
Now I should
So I'm assuming you open the door.
No.
You don't. Okay.
I tell the group, how about I walk around and see if there's any other possible access points?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna say
okay.
we need to actually surveil the place. Because I remember the last time we were here, there's like a draft by the front door.
Yeah, in the airlock. Yep.
Yes. So there's definitely more than one way in.
We're at the thing of the bear,
You are. Yes.
and we're standing outside the front,
You are. Yes.
and it's like a house kind of thing.
It's like a 2-story building.
A manor.
Yeah, kind of. The closest thing you've seen, other than the Guild of the Hawk, maybe even the conservatory itself. The conservatory is a couple of stories, and even if it's a little run down now, it's still very well put together.
Are there windows nearby?
There are no windows on the first floor. And it looks like there are no windows on the second floor, at least in the front of the building.
Did my party already go?
You should all be near the bottom of the map.
I'm sorry, I'm not even.
All right. You might have to zoom out a bit to see everybody.
Oh my gosh, my life. Okay. Zoom.
I just moved you.
Zoom. Thank you.
You may have to scroll down.
Yeah, it's at the bottom of the map, so you may have to scroll down a bit.
There's a scrolly thing on here. Okay. So everyone's standing right there?
Johnny, or I should say the fox, has moved over to the side of the building. Yes,
And
Johnny?
everybody
Right?
else is standing right there?
Yes, I
Yep.
moved over there.
All lined up for a perfect lightning bolt.
That's me for you.
Awesome. Wait, what are we doing here again?
You're trying to get the reagents for your guildmaster.
Oh, is this the place we turned in our swords?
Yes, it is.
Great. I tell the group I'm gonna walk in.
Okay.
I'm
totally
going
here
to
for
go
this.
over here.
Johnny, as
Be
you're
off
going
to the
around the side of
side.
the building, you don't see any windows or anything on the side, or any ladders or anything that would make scaling the building easy or even possible.
Does there seem to be enough like outcroppings of ledges, things like that, to make it fairly easily scalable, or is there another building nearby that's close to jump from roof to roof sort of thing?
The closest building is probably about 20 feet away, so that would be a hell of a long jump.
Or a single misty step.
Or a single misty step, that's true. But they're all 1 story tall, so even then their rooftops are below this one's.
Yeah.
The stonework is uneven, it's not perfectly smooth. So I mean, it might be possible to climb it, but you've been to like places would have rock walls and stuff before, right? Like this would be a really difficult climb.
Gotcha.
I cast mage armor silently.
Okay. I didn't know mage armor didn't have a verbal component.
Well, when you're a metamagic adept with subtle spell, you can do whatever the hell you want.
That's true. You used your 1 sorcerer point for that. Okay.
I get 2 sorcery points, don't I? Yeah, I do.
I thought you. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought you got 1. Okay. Mage armor.
Okay, so what's our game plan?
I'm walking in the
Do
door.
we? Yeah.
That's your game plan, because you didn't.
Are
You
we
didn't
just gonna
plan.
kick open the door and freaking?
Fuck them up? Yeah. Oh, no, wait. No, we can't do that. That's very rude.
No, I'm just gonna walk in and casually talk to everybody.
Okay.
don't
So
know
you're
what to
entering this
listen.
little anteroom then.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, you see the coat racks. They're all empty. Little coat hooks. And then the closed, studded door. Looks like it's a reinforced door.
On the coat rack saying, I'm going to try and hit all of the, kind of see if anything happens if I wiggle any of the coat hooks.
For the most part, they're what do you call it? Affixed fairly strongly. Like they're not secret levers or entrances to anything. No.
Okay. Okay. All right. So who's knocking on the door?
I'll knock
How
on the
many of
door.
you were going? Okay, so at least 2 of you are going in there. Johnny, are you going any further around the building in
I
all the
plan
time
on it,
they've been?
yes.
Okay, then go ahead. You do that. Um,
Yeah, I was going to see if I can just kind of hide out in the corner again.
okay. By this point, Johnny, you would have gotten to the other side of the building.
I point and send you a message. Wait, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Remember, message can't go through walls. It has to go around stuff.
Oh yeah, you're definitely way beyond range. Yep, never mind.
55. Yes, he is beyond your range for message.
Yup, sweet.
So, you said you knocked on the door, Hannah? The
Yep.
little faceplate opens up, and the guard inside says, "What do you want?"
I want to come in.
We're closed for business right now. Come back later.
What time is it right now?
It's probably like 7.
Y'all are closed at 7?
Yeah. And then he goes to close the faceplate. Johnny, you do see some windows on the second floor here on the back of the building.
Mm-hmm.
Like a few of them. Maybe like 3, 4.
All right. Any lights on any of them?
A couple of them.
Okay. And this wall seems scalable. Building nearby. What situation?
There's no building behind the guild hall, and it would be a difficult climb without some kind of tools or a spell to make it easier.
Okay. By the way, when I walked along,
You cut out what?
sorry, one sec. When I walked along this, did I feel any sort of like draft or anything like that?
No, you did not.
Okay. Then, yeah, I'm inspecting this back wall, and walking across it. I'm also kind of feeling for possible draft, things like that.
Okay. It'll take you a couple of rounds to do that, but you don't feel any drafts or anything. You don't really hear much coming from the windows up top. They're all closed, but there is lights coming from a couple of them. But there are definitely windows up there. This wall on this side, same as the wall on the other side. Closest building is probably 20 feet away and a story shorter.
Okay.
So, hey, Jason, what is your character's charisma?
Maxed.
Well, why don't we have Jason knock on the door and see if he can persuade him, tell him, like, hey, we're travelers, we're hungry, see if he can get him to let us come in to get some food.
Yeah, I got a plan.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Okay, you're gonna let Jason's character go forward and try to talk his way in.
Stand next to him.
Okay, you're both gonna stand essentially in that area.
Yeah.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, sorry. Where's? There we go. Oh, right, your little lizard person. Johnny, you're walking down this side of the building.
No,
Same
I am
thing.
not
No.
this time.
Okay, you're just looking down there. Okay.
Yeah, what I'm doing next is I'm looking at these windows here and seeing, or near them even, seeing if there's any like outcroppings or beams of some kind that protrude I guess, a decent amount.
The closest thing would be something near the roof itself. Slight beam for what looks like it's supposed to be something to hold, say, a lantern. There's no lantern on it, but yeah, but it's probably a good 20 feet above you.
Okay. 20 feet. That's pretty. I think that's pretty reasonable. In that case, what I'm going to be spending some time doing is putting on tying the end of some of my rope to where it locks in place once weight's applied to it. I'm
Okay.
going to try to essentially hook it onto that.
Okay. Are you trying to make a lasso, or are you trying to make a harness for yourself and then throw the rope over that thing?
Lasso.
A lasso. Okay. So okay, there's no rope use skill anymore, so I'm just gonna say you're able to do that. If you're trying to throw it up there, go ahead and make a it's essentially a ranged attack roll.
Okay.
So your dexterity plus your proficiency plus a d20.
I just did dex save because that applied both of them.
Okay. Then yes, you are able to secure, like, throw the lasso up there and secure it to that beam, and it feels fairly sturdy.
Cool. I just kind of hang on the end of it for just a couple seconds, just to
You're
be
testing
sure.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't give.
Cool. In that case, I did enough for them to go now, probably.
Okay. So Velsar, you step up next to Key3, and you are going to try to be more charismatic than your paladin, which I can't wait to see.
That one,
so-
watch it.
Yeah, I mean, they've already closed the door, the little sliding latch. They closed it already, so I assume you knock on it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap on the door.
Okay, so you tap on the door. It opens. The guard on the other side just kind of sighs, like, "What? We're closed."
I'm gonna say, hey, I was here the other day. I turned in everything, and I lost I have a small token. It's a smooth piece of obsidian with some markings on it. I may have left it at the bar. Can I come in and take a look?
Smooth.
Make your persuasion check.
Oh,
Okay.
it's almost a 1.
It's almost a 1. He sighs and he
Wouldn't that
says,
have been deception?
actually, yeah, go ahead and make your deception check. I'll let your persuasion check stand for letting the deception would be to convince him you left something there. The persuasion is to convince him to open the door for you. So
okay.
Deception to Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. He sighs. He says, "You get a couple of minutes to talk to Stan, but your weapons stay with me."
Oh, sure. Yeah, I don't need a weapon to search for my my token.
No, you don't. Just back up a bit.
Okay.
All right. So you take like a 5-foot step back.
Yep.
Okay.
Oop.
Hannah, had you tried to hide in that corner, or were you just standing next to him?
I mean, I'm gonna make myself kind of hidden, I guess, as much as I can as a tiefling.
Okay. Well, it's not the tiefling part; it's the paladin and heavy armor part. So go ahead and make your stealth check at. Since this is hiding, not moving silently, I won't make it at disadvantage.
Okay, you said stealth.
Mm-hmm. If nothing else, it's just a d20 plus your dex modifier.
14.
Okay. He opens the door and he glances over. I think more he saw a bit of your armor than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
But he does open the door and he says, "You," and he's pointing at Velsar.
All right.
All right. So you're able to come in. Are any of you trying to rush the door now that it's open?
I'm just
Or
gonna casually stroll my way inside.
no. You will start closing the door as soon as Velsar comes in.
I was thinking about doing a spell pass without a trace.
Pass without trace.
Yes.
Okay. He is looking right at you as like he's opening this door. Does pass without trace have verbal or somatic components?
How do I find that out?
Under your
It
spell, you'll see V or S.
Yeah, it does. It has verbal and somatic components, which means there's no way you can do that quietly or
Oh, okay,
like
okay,
stealthily.
okay.
He will see you he will see you doing this if the door is open
Well,
while you're doing this.
okay. Well, in that case, can I try and slip through the door? Wait, you said he's right there.
He's right there in front of you. It would be practically impossible for you to slip by him.
Fuck it. I'm gonna bum rush him.
Okay, so
I
you
follow.
are okay. So interesting. Well, Steven, you make a rush for the door. He sees you rushing at him. And this is, of course, he doesn't have that, and it won't be very good either. No, he fails to slam the door. Like he loses his grip on the door as he's trying to slam it shut when the lizard folk bum rushes him. I need you to essentially make a. Are you trying to like tackle him to the ground? Are you trying to push him out of the way as you run inside? What are
I
you
was just
trying to
trying
do?
to kick open the door so we can all get in there.
Door is open, but he's standing in the way.
Oh yeah, then I guess kind of just check him to the wall.
Okay, so that is going to be your athletics versus his athletics or acrobatics.
So I do athletics or acrobatics?
You do athletics.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. No, he stops you cold. So you are right there. Key3, you were trying to rush in as well.
Mhm.
So that would be your athletics versus his athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
There, I should have let the paladin do that first.
No, that was mine. That was my
Oh,
My sarcastic fuck yeah.
yeah.
My athletics or acrobatics.
Your athletics. You have to use strength for this. Unless you're not trying to bum rush him, you're just trying to slip past him. Then you could use acrobatics. So athletics, you're not able to push him out of the way, but you are in the way that he can't shut the door. So all of you are like right there except for Velsar who backed away. So both of you are kind of sharing the same square in front of him. At which point he is going to shout out an alarm, and y'all go ahead and roll for initiative. Johnny,
Mm-hmm.
what are you trying to do with your secured rope to the?
Start hoisting myself up.
Okay, that would be an athletics check. Sorry, I should have done the turn order tracker. I'll enter your stuff. So, Velsar, you got an 11 as same. You
Where
already
is
rolled
that at?
initiative. No, you didn't. No, thanks.
Initiative's
So-
next to armor class. It's radar and proficiency bonus.
Woo-hoo!
All right.
Oh, okay, okay, I see it.
And why does it not have your name next to your thing? That's weird. Okay, so I got those. Nair got an 18. And then you got a 27. Jesus Christ. All right. I'll roll all of. I'll go ahead and roll their initiatives. There's 1, 2, 3. Add turn. Ooh, that was loud.
Sorry.
Was it tasty at least?
Mm-hmm.
And he is not there at the moment. So, cool. Melchizedek, what's your dexterity modifier?
3.
Okay, you're gonna go before him. All right. So first up is the fox. Your athletics check to start climbing.
It was a 9.
It was a 9. So you have a rope and a wall to brace against, so it's not that difficult to start climbing. You're kind of going full on Adam West Batman, like
Oh,
slowly
yeah.
walking up the roll. You're climbing at half your speed.
Yep.
So
20 feet up, you said? Or well, I guess the windows wouldn't be 20 feet up then, huh?
no, you're about at level of the windows.
I'm not in that tracker.
You're not?
I don't see myself.
You're not. That's weird. Okay, go ahead and roll your initiative again, and I'll just make it an 18. Or I can just add
Radical.
your turn. Let me see if I can just add a turn for you.
I don't see
Nope.
myself on the turn order either.
Oh,
Notes
god
on the
damn
results
it.
of it, but no valid token was selected.
Yeah. Hold on. I'll just add your freaking turns.
Sorry, bud.
And then really roll 20. Really. Really roll 20. You won't. Oh my god, that's so fucking stupid. This fucking thing. If you're far enough up in the map, like it won't let me. The add turn is off the screen. That's so fucking dumb. Okay, you should be on there now.
I am, thanks.
Okay, you are welcome. All right. Excuse me. So, you managed to climb up to the windows. Now, the way Roll20 works, I can't actually have you on a separate screen. So, like,
yeah, we'll figure
this,
that out.
this is going to be a whole thing.
Yeah.
They don't do party splits well in Roll20. Next up is Hannah.
Okay. I'm going to push my way through and walk in.
Okay, so he's blocking your way. You cannot move through his square without like shoving him out of the way. So again, that's an athletics check.
Hmm.
Yeah, no. He bars you from coming through. You still have your bonus action and your move action, but you can't move forward since he is literally in your way.
I take a 5-foot step back.
Back, are you trying to share a space with Velsar or over there? Okay, cool.
Or I'll go here.
Okay, that is leaving his threatened area if you go back that way.
Okay.
Okay, then he will absolutely make an attack against you.
Okay.
Actually, you're not leaving his threatened area because he has a glaive, so you're fine. And he's gonna save his reaction then for something else. So you move back. You unfortunately were not able to shove him out of the way. Do you have anything you're doing with like your bonus action at all?
No. I'm
Okay.
good.
Nair,
That's my name.
it is your name.
Um. hmm. Huh. Well, it changes what I'm gonna do. I had a thing. And now I don't. So I mean, I guess this is what's happening now. Neat. I really suck with a crossbow. Yep, I shoot him with my crossbow and then I reload it.
Okay. You do not hit him. He is wearing chainmail.
This is not going to end well for Nair Tims. And then I'm going to do this.
Okay. Smart. That's him. He goes to shove Melchizedek back. So opposed athletics checks. You can use acrobatics if that's better for you, Steven.
Okay. Yes.
He only got an 11, so he may not be able to. He's able to shove you back 5 feet.
What?
He beats you by 1.
Okay. Oh, that fucking sucks.
He shoved you into Jason's square. I need Jason to make a dexterity save. Okay. Jason, you managed to like just kind of half step to the side, so you're standing over Melchizedek, who is prone in your square. This man uses the remainder of his turn to close and bolt the door. So, what's it called?
Oh, this has been fun.
What is going on? Why don't I have the thing to? There it is. cannot see what's in there now. He has closed the door. And you can't see what that guy does with his turn. Steven, it's your turn.
Well, now this changes everything I was gonna do.
Yeah.
I was gonna turn into a velociraptor and fucking eat his ass, but
Is Velociraptor on the list of things you can become?
yes, it is.
That's insane. And also, I
Yes.
hate you. It is. It's a CR 1/4. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a whole lot of hit points, but it can probably do a shit ton of. It doesn't even do
He
that much
gets 2
damage.
attacks per turn.
Multi-attack. There you go. Yeah.
And plus he gets an advantage if he's near allies.
If at least one of the less is within 5 feet of the creature and the ally. Yeah. So pack tactics. Yeah. Velociraptor and Wolf are probably both really good choices for that. So
Yeah.
you are currently prone. In someone else's square. It costs half your movement to get up.
Man, Steven's been doing some research. Look at that.
We probably can't blow down the door, could we?
I mean, it's a reinforced door. You
Is
might
it
be
a
able
wood?
to. It's
Oh,
wooden.
okay.
It's wooden with metal reinforcements.
Well, I guess I would try gust of wind onto it.
Okay. Gust of wind.
He'll huff and he'll puff and he'll blow this motherfucker down.
Uh,
Or he'll huff and puff.
sorry, I'm trying to look at. That's an interesting conundrum.
Because here, I can copy and paste what it says. There.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what effect that would have on because I'm not sure if gust of wind can actually blow down a door that way because they have to make a save,
Yeah.
right? And it's a
Right.
bard.
That.
Tell you
Yeah,
what,
that's.
what's your spell save DC?
Oh, where the fuck is that at?
If you click spells, it'll be at the top there. It'll say modifier, spell attack, and then save DC.
14.
14. What strength modifier would a bar give to a reinforced door? I'll roll for the door's strength check,
Okay.
I guess you could call it. Chances are this is probably not going to work.
I know, but if it does, it'd be fucking epic.
It would, because it would blow open right into that guy's face.
Oh. Then I almost have to turn into a wolf.
Got a nat 20.
Jesus.
So,
God damn it. Fucking
so,
used a master lock.
so, wow, that's, whew, all right. So yeah, the door shakes a little bit, but mostly the wind is just buffeted around the room itself. You got up. I assume you moved here, or did you try to leave the room? You had 15 feet of movement left.
Yeah, I would just say I just right there in front of the fucking door try and
Okay.
blow the damn thing open.
All right. Yeah, there's actually no rules in place for blowing down a door with gust of wind, which is kind of weird. So I'll just have it make it strength save, but it's barred, so it got a bonus.
Yeah, I agree with all that.
Cool. That's weird. Okay, there we go. All right, next up is Velsar. You managed to get him to open the door, and then your party bum rushed him like bums. And now the door is closed. Your lizard folk druid is impotently casting gust of wind at the door. Your wizard fired one shot from his crossbow, missed, sighed, and left the room. And your paladin is looking around for options, I would imagine, to sate her bloodlust.
You portray her as so bloodthirsty.
that's just the ongoing joke of making fun of Hannah.
Yeah. Word.
All right. So what are you doing, sir?
That's a good fucking question.
It's like, huh?
So all those great charisma rolls were for jack shit.
Jason said, I got a plan, guys.
Yeah. Y'all shut that shit down real quick, didn't you?
No one said, I'm Argonian, fuck your plan.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Might as well knock again.
Knock again.
If y'all
I'm
didn't
sorry,
attack the
they're
guy,
morons.
I might be able to pull that off, but
They thought you were trying to rob me.
They aren't pit bulls who just like rush at somebody and got it pulled back on the leash. This is-
oh shit. Okay. I mean, I guess I could roleplay this. Not great, but it's a stationary target.
It is. You hit the door. So how much damage did you do? 7 damage. Okay.
It's force damage, so
Yeah. So you actually you dent it quite a bit. Like you've visibly damaged the door.
okay. Actually
Alright.
gonna back to the corner here,
Okay.
and I'm good.
All right. So Johnny, you climbed up there.
So that was fucking interesting.
Through the window, you hear kind of like a bit of muffled shouting. And looking into the room, you see what looks like a there's 2 windows. The one you're closest to is looking into what looks like a small bedroom, single bed. There's a brazier in there, as well as a chest and a couple of lamps hanging from the ceiling that are giving a bit of illumination.
Mm-hmm.
You see a tall dresser against the wall, and the bed is right next to the window, which is closed and locked. The door to the room appears to be open, and you can just barely see what looks like a man in chainmail running down a hallway.
Okay. The other close window, is that room lit at all, or is it more darker in there?
It's darker in there. You can't really see in there.
Okay, I'm gonna scooch to that one then instead.
Okay. So this is going to be another athletics check. You're using the rope to kind of like swing over a little bit.
Yep.
So go ahead. Just don't roll a 1. Okay. So yeah, using the rope, you're able to like walk sideways a bit and like hang on to something to where you're there. That's pretty much your movement
Yep.
for your turn. The window is locked. Are you going to try to break it open, or are you going to try to find some way to unlock it?
Is it possible to use these tools right now?
These tools include things like crowbars and the like. You can try to like jam open the window.
Yeah, then absolutely, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. You're gonna have to do that with one hand because one hand is of course holding on to the rope.
Yep.
But you have a crowbar, so the disadvantage and advantage cancel each other out. So it would be your thieves' tools use.
Cool. So thieves' tools adds in.
In this case, it would be your proficiency plus your strength bonus because you're using the crowbar to try to like pry open the window.
Okay, then I need to actually proficiency and strength is just +3. I'm just gonna roll this athletics since it has +3.
That was okay. It's moving a little bit, but it is not broken open yet.
Okay.
All right. That is your turn. Hannah.
That's me.
Yep.
I'm
What you
just
doing?
going to. So this is like an establishment, like a bar kind of place.
There was a bar inside, yes, but this is the guild hall that they have. Most of the guild halls have some kind of bar or tavern to draw in some customers or at least feed their people.
Okay. I'm gonna scream through the door that what race was this homeboy?
Human.
Okay, I'm gonna scream through the door that I challenge him to a one-on-one duel.
Okay. Is this a class feature you have of some
Nope,
kind?
but came up with it out of the top of my head.
Okay. So that's going to be
What are you, like, taunting?
yeah. That would
Basically, like talking shit to him, like he can't beat me, and I dare
Yeah.
him to try.
okay. So go ahead and use intimidation for that.
17.
Okay. And he doesn't have that, so that'll pretty much just be
Son of a bitch.
just barely.
Hmm.
He shouts back. He can't shout back much because tell you what, I'll tell you what he shouts back on his turn.
Okay.
Are you moving or doing anything else?
No, I'm gonna stay right there.
Okay. Nair.
Oh, I'm going to look up and see if I see any windows above me.
There are no windows on the front of the building.
Okay. Is there any windows in here? Above or beside or anything like that?
Perception check.
Ooh.
All right. None that you can see. It looks like just stone room. Perfect little what do you call it? Choke point.
Yeah. It is, isn't it? Huh. Huh. All right. Well. Huh. Perfect little choke point. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna make a spell attack against the door with a chromatic orb.
Okay.
Uh,
Roll your attack roll, and then what damage type are you using?
I'm gonna use force. Nothing really resists force, especially
Chromatic
not.
orb can use force. That's amazing.
I can use force because I have a first level spell that deals force damage, and I can
Because he's a
substitute
Jedi.
damage
That's
between
awesome.
spells,
Yeah,
damage
that's cool.
types. So yeah, I do that.
Roll your attack roll against the door.
Yeah. Let me see. That's a 20
Just get
plus.
better than like a 12. You're fine.
Is that right? Yeah, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Okay.
I give that one
Oh,
Roblox
yeah.
oof.
I accidentally double clicked there. It is 12. Oof.
Okay, the first one was 12. Wait. Um,
No, it wasn't. No, it's an 11. Yeah,
it's
it's
an 11.
garbage.
Okay.
Where did the D20 come from? Whatever.
I need you to roll one more attack roll.
Oh
Steven,
no.
what's your AC?
I knew it.
For 11,
Shoot.
He's
He's
standing right
roll
in
a
front of the
1.
door.
No,
Yeah,
he's
but
not. He's
What?
just to the left.
Steven? He's
Yeah.
right in front of the door.
What?
The door is right here. It's right in
That's
front of
not
him.
how it looks on my screen, bud. My screen, he's right here.
On my screen, he's in front of the door. Steven, where were
Well,
you on your
shit.
screen?
I'm moving. Now I'm to the left of the door.
Okay. So
Now I'm
let's
to the middle
see.
of the door.
Now he's to the middle of the door.
Okay.
I'm like moving.
Yeah, I
Shit.
was moving you to be sure, but on my
Oh, okay.
screen you were in front of the door when he did that.
Not how my
'Cause you
screen looked.
okay. Um,
Ooh, you need some milk.
Yeah, where's the AC at on this thing? Or I gotta calculate mine, don't
It's
I?
next to initiative.
yours should be 13
Oh.
plus your dex.
Looks like a big shield.
Yeah, okay, it's 16.
Okay. Ryan, I'm terribly sorry, man. Roll your damage.
Yikes, this is gonna hurt.
That's not the correct damage.
Is it not?
3d8.
Hey, you could get low rolls now.
Oh, yeah.
You
Look
could.
at that.
You could.
Just get a max damage.
Oh no.
Okay. Steven, you take 17 force damage
Good God.
from behind.
He double clicked it.
He what?
He double clicked it. It's 15.
Oh, so he did. 15. It's the same. You take 15 force damage.
God damn this mouse. I need to buy a mouse.
Okay, so how do I lower my guys?
So
if
top
you,
right,
there you go.
there's a. You see, it says heal and damage. So there's a middle
Okay.
section. You click in there, type 14, and hit damage.
15.
Or 15. Yeah, 15. Sorry.
Okay, it puts me at 20 hit points.
That's weird because you're listed as having 31 hit points. This should put you at 16.
Okay, it's probably just because of changing the sheets over. Okay, I'll change it to 16.
Yeah.
My
So,
bad.
4 more.
And then
Okay,
we'll
I'm
go
at
over here.
16 now.
Okay.
Also, I suggest everyone get out of that room. And then I'm gonna go over.
After you shot your friend in the back.
Did you at
Okay.
least hit the door?
I said my bad. No, I only hit you.
Oh, okay. Oh, you'll really like what I'm gonna do next.
We knew the way this
Probably
game
not.
started, somebody was going to take it from behind. So I'm just saying.
Could have, yeah.
All right. So, unfortunately, your druid is almost at 50% health. Boom. Your wizard said, get out of that room. And then this guy in here basically shouts, you're all going to pay for this.
3-second reaction.
I mean, if you want, yeah.
I'm just gonna scream out. Well, only pussies hide behind doors.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
So is it my turn now?
Yes, it is your turn now.
Okay. My cantrip mold earth. Could you say it's a stone building?
It is a worked stone building. Does
Does
mold
that?
earth work on worked?
It just says dirt or stone.
Portion of dirt or stone that you can see within range and that fits with it.
So it wouldn't
Hold on.
work. Okay.
It doesn't say it can't be used against worked stone. So
So and it's only the stone I can see then.
yeah. So it's stuff you can see
Ah,
within that room.
darn.
So you can only excavate loose earth. This is stone. So you can
I was gonna make them. I was gonna make them sink the buildings on fire.
no. That would be a
You.
much
It says right here, you can cause shape, colors, or both to appear on the dirt or stone, spelling
spelling
out
out words,
words.
creating images, or so it would look like a photograph on the stone. It wouldn't look like a full on illusion. That would be like a minor illusion to make fire appear there.
Okay.
I think the most
Could
you can do with this is probably make the ground difficult terrain, which could be pretty advantageous, honestly. That'd be a great way to slow people down.
right.
But
Yeah, nothing for. I don't have a way to knock open that door.
the only thing I can think of is like shillelagh and just start wailing on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you need a shillelagh anyway.
Right. I guess I'll do that. Yeah, I'll just freaking try and open the door with my staff.
Okay. Are you going to use shillelagh to do that?
Yes. Let me make sure. I'm reading to just make sure. I believe I am. Yeah, I'll go and do that.
Okay. Then it's a bonus action to do that. You get to use your wisdom modifier for your attack and damage rolls instead of your strength modifier, if you prefer that. And the damage is a D8, whether you use it one-handed or not. So that's
Okay.
awesome.
So, how do I just click the saying in the Beyond D20, Jason?
Yeah, so under attack, do you have your weapon under there, or is it not there yet? It'll be
I
actions and then attack.
Yeah, I guess it's not there. How do I put my
So if
weapon?
you click equipment,
Okay.
you should see like quarterstaff or whatever under
Oh,
there. If
yeah.
you check the box, then you're equipping it.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. Oh, now they're on there. Okay. And I don't have to do any.
That's gonna roll quarterstaff, so
And I get to do the plus. It's going to roll with the +2, but my wisdom's a +4.
yep. So we'll just have to ad hoc that. There's a way to do it,
Okay.
so you can add your shillelagh in there, but we can do that later.
Okay. All right. So
Oh,
that's a.
nice.
So
That's
then
a
add
crit.
2.
No, it's not, because that added 2.
Yeah. Actually,
Okay.
it
Well,
was a 22, right?
right. It'd be a 22 because I add 2 more.
Okay, cool. So you get to do your damage, and whatever that is, you add your wisdom instead of strength modifier.
Okay. So now damage. Really? I did a 7?
I mean,
Or
7
did I
damage
do
is
something
pretty
wrong?
good.
Oh, it
'Cause-
actually did shillelagh it too.
Well, that's
Yeah.
because I went to the shillelagh and clicked it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Because you can make that an actual attack roll thing. So, or
Right.
at least the damage for it. Okay, so it's taken a good bit of damage so far. The door is looking kind of rough.
And then for the can I still move? Because I will move
Yes,
out
you
of
still
the
have your move
fucking
option.
way.
So you moved into the yeah, that's probably a good move to do.
Well, the wizard said to get out of the room, so
He did. Yeah.
I'm gonna go right there then.
Okay. Um. There we go. So next up, pouring into the room, steaming hot oil from a hidden alcove in the ceiling. I need to make the 2 people who are still in the room need to make dexterity saves.
I'm so excited for this.
Oh, nat 20.
You managed to avoid all the splash and the hot oil itself.
A deck
And
saving throw?
yep.
Oh, goody.
Okay.
13.
So Hannah, you are taking some of the damage from burning oil,
That's cool.
or I should say, like steaming hot oil that has been poured on you.
Fun stuff, man.
You take 8 damage.
Okay.
There
Cool.
you go. Cool. Yours updated. I love it. And Velsar managed to adroitly get him to miss all of him. So he takes no damage from the oil, but the oil is now all over the room. Velsar, you're up.
Gonna move over and out.
Yep.
And then
That manages to hit the door, especially because there's not a lizard folk in the way. Okay. You manage to blast through the door, and it kind of falls in 2 pieces.
So it's open now?
It is open now.
Do I see anybody?
There is no one within your field of view, no. Actually, what's your perception?
Passive?
Yeah, what's your passive perception?
12.
I can't just remove that guy. That's fine. 12. Okay, you don't see anyone.
Okey-dokey.
All right. You moved back. You blasted open the door. Are you doing anything else, Vilsar?
Um,
Oh, ignore that.
Yeah.
no.
Okay. Trenton, are you still trying to force open the door or the window that
Yes,
you?
I'm gonna try to get it open the rest of the way.
All right.
Again, I'm just using athletics since it has the bonuses already on it.
Yeah. You were able to pry open the door, the window.
Cool. I will go ahead and climb on in.
Okay. So
Nice.
that takes pretty much your entire movement to get in there. You are in a dark room. It looks like it's meant for two people. You actually step on top of a chest when you enter the room. It's dark and empty, and the door is closed.
Cool. Like, is there enough light coming from outside to like make aware of my surroundings?
It's very, very dim lighting coming from outside. You are human, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Given that you don't have something like Goggles of the Night or any other magical effect that grants you dark vision, you have very limited vision in that room.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and make my way over to the door.
Okay. That's going to be pretty much the rest of your turn, making
Yep.
your way up to the door. All right.
Stealth, by the way. Sorry.
Okay, roll your stealth. Okay. Boom. Key3, it's your turn.
So where is this hot liquid going?
It's pouring in from the ceiling, and it's kind of coating the entire floor.
Does it stay in this room?
Some of it is leaking out through both doors, like it's still pouring through. It seems like a number of gallons have been dumped into this room.
Okay, I'm gonna jump over here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do lay on hands on myself
Okay.
for 8. Puts me back to normal.
So you've healed yourself for 8 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, lay on
Means
hands
I
can
have.
work that way. Okay.
Which means I have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 7
So-
left in the pool. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And then I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna peek around the corner and be like, hey guys, let's go. And then come back over here to this corner. But I'm gonna whisper it, but like whisper it loudly.
Okay.
And that's it. That's all I'm doing.
All right. So over here, you're able to see a little bit more of the room. There you go. Nair, it's your turn.
Okay. Is that oil still around?
Oh yes, yeah. It's viscous and slippery and steaming still.
One, two, three, 4 turns. Would take me 4 turns, and in that time they may drop more oil. So instead, I'm going to wait a second, I guess. I don't see anybody right now, so there's no threats. So I'm gonna wait.
Okay. Are you preparing any action that has a trigger, or are you voluntarily
Oh
just
yeah,
taking
as
your
soon as
action?
she moves forward, I'm gonna cast Misty Step to get behind her. I just don't want to be in the room.
Okay. So you're calling as soon as K3 moves forward, you're gonna cast Misty Step to move, I assume, up to 30 feet forward.
Yep.
So probably like right here.
Yeah, there-ish.
Okay.
Here-ish.
All right.
There-ish. But yeah, as
All
soon
right.
as he makes room, I'm in it.
Boom. That guy. Um. All right. Hey, what happened to the guy I added to the fuck? What happened? Oh, they got deleted. I'll put him back in. That's fine. Melchizedek, it's your turn. Steven?
Oh shoot, I was muted.
Yep.
So I'm thinking of doing create or destroy water to create a
Okay.
waterfall to wash out the oil of the room because it an area of 35 feet. It says.
So up to 10 gallons of clean water within range in an open container. Alternatively, the water falls as rain in a 30-foot cube within range. Okay.
Okay,
So,
so
oh
that would
yeah, that'd be more than enough to clean that into, like, at the very least dilute all that
Yep.
oil.
okay. That's what I didn't know how much. That's why. Okay. All right. Yeah. I guess
Nice
that's what
move.
I'm
Nice
gonna
move.
do.
Okay.
So then,
Gonna cool
yeah.
that oil down. We can get through.
All right. You essentially create a condensed kind of rain because it is withheld. It is held within this room, the confines of this room. But it is very quickly diluting and washing away the oil.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna move up there.
Okay.
So
Uh, P3, Melchizedek, Nair, roll perception check.
where?
Velen Mel.
11.
Melchizedek, Nair, you're pretty much the only ones who hear a quiet, kind of terse voice saying, fuck, from above.
All right.
Murder hole.
Yup.
I saw that coming.
Mm-hmm. Velsar. You're up.
All right. So let's see.
Ron, do you want tea?
Yes, please.
What kind?
Sleep time.
Okay.
All right.
Hold on just a sec. I got to do a couple of things.
Sure.
Since you're potent. So, okay. That guy. You, when you start running through here,
Mhm.
an arrow flies down at you from the ceiling. What's your AC?
Let's see. Uh, 16.
Okay, so they hit you for they hit you for 11 damage. The arrow does in here as you are running through, and as soon as you got to right here, is when this guy takes a swing at you with his glaive. So he takes a swing with his glaive. He hits.
Oh.
Man, you are so lucky. Because that was almost a crit. He hit you for another 10. Would you have stopped right here when he hit you? Because he would have hit you right there.
Yes.
Okay. So you would have stopped right there. So you should now be at what? 19 health. And then he has to make a DC 15 dex save or take 19 damage.
Yep.
Does he get half on a success? He failed hardcore. So it doesn't matter. He takes the 19 damage.
Yeah, it is half on save.
Okay. All right. So he's looking a little toasty. And you should be at...
You did 7 damage, right?
It did 10
Or
damage.
10 damage. 10 damage, yeah. That was
A further 10 damage.
10.
So I think you're bloodied at this point.
Yep.
Okay. So that was both of their reactions. Rogue Man, you were up on the second floor in a dark, what looks like double bedroom.
Is there a lock to flick on this door?
There's a bolt
What's up, Doji? He showed up
There's
just
my
for me to
old
lose
door.
half my
I
fucking
will bolt
health.
the door.
Okay.
Going through a
door
doorway.
is bolted.
Cool. Go to the chest.
Okay. There are 2 chests in the room.
I'm gonna.
Gonna go to one of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna check both. Check both for traps first. Disarm any traps. Unlock if I have to. So on and so on.
Okay, that's gonna be your turns for several things.
Yep.
So investigate for traps. That's gonna be your action for the first one. Okay. So you are methodical as you're going over the first of the 2 chests you see in the room, and you find no traps in it. That is really the rest of your turn.
Cool.
Hanners, you're up.
Okay, 1 second.
Real quick. No one's in the bed, right? Like asleep.
No one is in the bed.
Okay, just making sure no one's been like soundly sleeping or some shit.
No one's in the bed.
You hear snoring.
Shh.
This is Jason.
Shh. That is Jason.
Okay.
That's a burp.
Oh. Well, I'm going to go 5 because I'm assuming I don't see this person.
You would have seen the glaive like whip out and carve into your ranger warlock friend. Your ranger lock.
5, 10.
Okay. And that will proc Nair's teleportation if he wants to use it.
15, 20.
I mean, I glance into the room. Is there any more oil?
It's quickly being washed away.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that.
Okay. Okay.
I'm in
So
here.
you see 2 people in this room. One was hiding at the behind the corner, and the other is taking a bit of cover behind this table over here, and he has a bow in hand.
Oh, I didn't even see that person.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to cast Cure Winds on my friend here.
Okay.
So
What is that? D8 plus your charisma modifier?
this. Oh, well, there you go. So hold on. Life. Okay, D8 plus my charisma. So there's your 8.
So he gets 10 back.
My charisma is plus 5, so he gets 10 back. Yep.
Congrats, dude.
Yay!
And then I'm going to cast Shield of Faith. Bonus action cast Shield of Faith.
On whom?
My friend in front of me.
Okay. So, my dude, you have Shield of Faith on you, which I believe grants, what is that? Plus 1, plus 2 AC?
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Shield of Faith.
And then I'm going to scream horrifically. What guild are we? I don't remember what guild we are.
You're of the conservatory, yeah.
Wait, we're guild of the
No,
conservatory?
you're just the conservatory.
Oh, that's so long. It doesn't even roll off the tongue. I'm gonna scream that like a banshee style scream, and end my turn.
Conservatory! Okay. Yeah, okay. The bloodlust is kicking in. Gotcha.
No, I'm saving my friends from death.
Okay.
Did I hear that?
I mean, yeah, she screamed it into the room. It's muffled by several doors and walls, but yeah, you heard it.
All right.
All right. So she had a very busy turn. She did a lot of work. Jason's probably not going to die. Nair, you're up.
I got you, friend. I got you, boo.
Thank you.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
The only person you can see a bit has like 3/4 cover from you.
Hmm. Hmm.
Baby, why are you being so restless for? Oh, you're bringing your bone to me. I see. Action.
Okay. I can assume that you are bonus action dashing.
Yep. Bonus action dash.
Okay.
Or, I mean, standard action dash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Standard action dash, not bonus action dashing. You're not a.
I still have a bonus action,
You do.
and I'm not going to use it, so it's my turn is over.
All right. This guy is going to attack the people who are, well, the one who's within range of him, and he's going to make his attacks against the, to him, squishy, now glowy guy. So actually, he hit you once before, so he's going to try this. Yeah, he missed. I'm pretty sure. What's your AC now, Jason?
18.
Yeah, he missed you.
Nice.
He missed you both times.
Nice.
So,
Now you have to scream in the conservatory.
and he growls at you. Steven, it's your turn.
Okay. Trying to decide what to do. When something says lasts for a duration, that's just the one turn.
If the duration is 1 round, then yes, it only lasts for the 1 round. So how long did Creator Destroy Water? It says instantaneous, then it just instantly happens and then it goes away. So the rain is gone. Yes.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm thinking for the next thing I'm gonna do.
Okay. If it doesn't have a listed duration, then it is considered to be like a burst effect.
Okay. Yeah. Because I'm thinking about doing flaming spear.
That is going to be a concentration thing, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Oh, okay. What is
Flaming sphere, concentration up to 1 minute. Okay, so you're gonna set this mother on fire, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. He's gonna just have a giant ball of fucking fire on him.
What's the radius on Flaming Sphere?
I think it's a
Any
5-foot diameter sphere.
5
So
foot.
it literally just takes up one spot.
Fancy.
So you can literally draw it.
Yeah, and then it says for a bonus action I can control where it goes.
Yep. So you can quite literally just so where are you gonna put it?
Right on the guy.
Right on the guy. Unoccupied space. You can't do that.
Oh, okay. So how about the Oh, I don't know how to. Right there.
So right here. Okay.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Now here's a thing. Can I actually? It's on the token layer. I don't know if I can let you do that. Do you know how to draw a circle?
No.
Okay, that's fine.
Well,
Just tell me where you're gonna move it, because you can move it as a bonus action. You can move the sphere up to 30 feet. If you ram it into a creature, they must make a saving throw against the sphere's damage, and the
yeah,
sphere
I'm gonna
stops moving
ram
that
it
turn.
right into the guy.
Okay, then he needs to make a. Let's see here.
I'm just
Dexterity
picturing how
saving
it's
throw.
even. Circles scare me. They don't have corners.
But do you know where the center of a circle is?
What's your spell save DC?
14.
14. He succeeds, so he only takes half the damage. So go ahead and roll 2d6.
2D.
Ron, you want anything in your tea?
Ty.
Nah.
Okay, so it did. Ooh, that's not bad. Okay, he takes half that, so looking a little toasty still because he got burned earlier. What is it with you assholes and fire?
Hannah said burn them all, so we're trying to do what she
Yeah.
instructed.
Also, you've pretty much set that chair on fire. It is straight up burning. So
Toasty.
that's your turn. Are
and
you
so,
moving?
yeah, I guess I'll move. Just behind them.
Okay, so you moved up there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that guy. So that there, he's gonna fire at the squishy-looking guy in robes.
Damn.
So he gets his one attack.
Come on, pup. Alright, you have dog now.
All right, Ryan, you're getting attacked.
Am I though?
Yes, you are. What's your AC with your mage armor?
Yes, you
Let's
are.
find out. What was the attack?
17.
That depends on the attack.
Yeah.
Hang on.
He's firing a longbow at you.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely going to use a spell to not get hit.
Okay. I assume that's shield.
That is shield. My AC
Okay.
is now more.
All right. That's his one attack. He moves
Shit.
over here,
He's
and
20.
that's his turn. And then someone else does a thing, and then Vilsar, it's your turn. Okay. Who is this against?
The guy hellish rebuked.
Okay. So he takes another 7 damage. He is bloodied.
And then second.
MJ, get out of the drawer.
Hexblade's curse on homeboy.
The guy you already hellish rebuked?
Yes.
Okay.
So bonus damage, and if he dies, I heal.
Okay. Interesting. All right. So you're doing this on him now after you've already attacked him, though.
Correct.
Okay. Are you moving or are you?
No. Wait, he has used. No, he has not used his reaction. I will stay where I'm at.
Yep. Okay. Johnny, you are now, I assume, attempting to pick the lock on this chest.
Nope. Having heard my fucking guild name get yelled out.
Okay.
And you probably smell like burning flesh up there.
I face palm, and I'm gonna go to the door and unbolt and
Okay.
leave.
Okay. So you can essentially, I mean, you're on the second floor. There's a hallway in front of you, leading to the left and right. And there's some other hallways in front. I can't show you the map because
Right.
it would show the entire party the map, and they're not there.
Right.
Which is why party splits can't really happen on D20 or on roll 20.
That's fine.
So yeah, you're seeing empty hallways. Roll a perception check. Okay, you hear muttered cursing coming from your right, kind of over in this area, but on the second floor, of course.
Mhm.
And like what sounds like metal
I'll be right back.
being assembled or something.
Being
So
assembled. Okay.
yeah, like something is being built.
How many steps did I take? I assume from the chest to the door. I assume like what?
I have to check.
10 feet maybe.
No. 15 feet from the chest to the door. Well, no, you were in front of it. So yeah, you're right. 10 feet to the door. You have maybe another 20 feet.
How many feet is it to that door? Then where I hear metal and shit.
It is about 60 feet that way, to your right. You can actually see him. He's looks like he's setting up some kind of contraption in front of a doorway.
Okay. Facing away from me?
Perpendicular to you. He's not really facing away. He's facing the door. You're looking at his side, essentially.
Okay. But he's on one side of the hall as opposed
Yeah,
to the side I'm on.
Yeah, he's on the far side of the hall.
Well,
He's
that hall
essentially like right here. He's essentially like right here.
Okay. Well lit hall, dimly lit.
Well lit.
Okay.
You're like right here or right here.
Okay, so
right there.
Being well lit, I assume like is it like kind of, how am I trying to describe it? Like walking in like a school hallway, very well lit where you don't really see shadows.
Very well lit, no shadows, no places to hide.
Okay. Too narrow to where he would more than likely notice me, I assume.
It's I believe a 10-foot wide hallway, so he would most likely see you coming. Yeah.
You said he's 60 away?
He's 60 feet away. I will remind you that sneak attack does not have a range on it.
I know. I'm just thinking on what I want to do. Damn. I guess I'm gonna attempt to throw a dagger at him then. What's the dagger's range?
2060, you will be at disadvantage on the attack. But he doesn't know you're there, so you have advantage, so it crosses out.
I'm back.
Okay.
Welcome
Full
back.
deal then. I will attempt that.
Okay. You said you were a swashbuckler, right?
I am.
Does the Rakus Audacity for sneak attack, is that only for melee?
I don't think so. Let me read it real quick just to make sure. If I can find it. Initial rolls, you need advantage on the attack roll to use your sneak attack against a creature if you're within 5 feet of it. Oh, so you don't need advantage on the attack roll to use your sneak attack against a creature if you are within 5 feet of it. No other creatures are within 5 feet of you, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll.
So it wouldn't apply here because all three of those have to be true.
Yeah.
So sneak attack, I think if they're not aware that you're there, I think sneak attack procs.
Yeah, I assume Rakish Audacity only applies, like, if they're aware of me, sort of thing.
So you can't get sneak attack on this because the disadvantage of the range is countered by the advantage that they don't know you're there. So you can't get sneak attack, but you would be able to deal damage with the dagger. This is I know, this is why rogues carry hand crossbows.
Yeah, that's negligible damage. So I'm gonna do something else then.
Can you imagine throwing a knife 60 feet and being able to do anything?
I'm gonna get kind of behind the door.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna throw a dagger into the window to break the glass.
Okay, you're trying to create a noise that will draw his attention?
Essentially.
Okay. What is their passive perceptions? Probably not that amazing. Actually, it might be. 60 feet away. Okay. That is pretty much your turn.
I don't need to roll for the dagger or anything.
Yeah, roll to make sure. Roll to make sure you at least hit it. It's within 20 feet, so you don't have disadvantage on it.
Okay. Where the fuck is the dagger on roll 20?
If you picked your equipment, go under equipment,
Mm-hmm.
and then in your inventory you should have a dagger down there. Just check the box next to it, and it'll appear under attacks.
I guess it rolled the damage too. Or no, that was perception.
So you rolled a nat 1 on your dagger.
I'm using a lucky.
Okay.
I mean, I might as well use them, right?
That would be the point where the dagger bounces back, hits you in the forehead, and deals sneak attack damage. That's the kind of thing I would do to you in that case.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna use a lucky.
Okay. Okay, that's much better.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Mark use of lucky real quick.
Yeah. Good. Use those resources. So that was your turn. Key 3. You're up. This guy is looking pretty toasty and hurt.
Who's this?
That is Steven.
Okay. How's my friend in front of me?
No longer bloodied, but bruised. Steven is bruised, almost bloodied. Nair is as pristine as that pansy always is.
Sounds about right.
You know it, dog.
Well,
And
Steven's
your
right
rogue is
here.
nowhere to be seen because he's a rogue, and that's what he does.
I hope he's doing some sweet ass shit.
I'm gonna step in front of my friend.
Okay.
He's getting
As
attacked a lot.
soon as you stepped right here, as soon as you entered his threatened area, this guy attacks you.
Okay.
He misses horribly.
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind, you're also walking within 5 feet of a flaming sphere. If you end your turn in this spot, you're going to have to make a dexterity save and take 2d6 damage, I believe.
Yeah, don't end your turn next to that spear.
Okay. But it's 5e, so I can attack and move, right?
If you have movement speed left, you can. So
Yeah.
you've used 15 feet of your movement. So
Cool. I'm gonna attack him
okay,
with my longsword.
mess him up.
And my shield's out, so
Your AC is higher.
yes.
Sun's out, guns out.
There you go.
You hit him for 11 damage. He's pretty hurt.
That's good. That's good.
Are you moving away from that flaming sphere?
Yeah, give me a second. I have a
Okay.
question on Channel Divinity.
Okay.
Is it like you get one and that's it, right?
As a paladin, I believe so. Where's Channel Divinity? You must then finish a short or long rest to use it again. So yes, you have one use of Channel Divinity, which you can use for abjure enemy or vow of enmity. You used to make them frightened, or you can get advantage on attack rolls against that creature for 1 minute or until it drops to 0 hit points.
Right.
You can do that as a bonus action. I wouldn't recommend doing that right now because you probably better
No.
start doing it on your turn.
Yeah, I was thinking it was like I was thinking of another class. Oh, I was thinking of that.
Cleric.
No, I was thinking of that stupid damn class I played in Hoofer's campaign, where it had like all the one where never mind. I'm gonna move here.
Oh, you're thinking of like the summoner thing you were playing.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. I think you pretty much have to play a conjuration wizard or a druid to be a summoner in 5e.
Yeah.
So, okay. Cool. Nair. Someone fired an arrow at you, but you managed to flick it away with a shield spell.
Yeah, it's time to fuck this guy up. So
Okay.
I'm gonna do that. I think this is right. Let me check. Yeah, there we go. Yep. And it's that each, so there we go. I don't know why it did that. It should just
That's
be
really
one.
weird. Was
Here, how about that, and that? Good thing.
Okay, so what are these 1d20 plus 6s?
Yeah, it is. This is fire. This is scorching ray.
Okay. Cool. So the first one does not hit.
Okay.
The second two do. So you do 4d6 fire damage to this poor soul.
If this guy somehow lives, he's gonna hate and be scared of fire forever.
Well, I mean, it's not.
Oh, no.
This is. Is this the guy up top, or is this the guy who's already been hit by fire a bunch?
No, this is the guy up top.
Okay, yeah. So, ooh, those are some pretty low rolls. All right.
Right? Sad shit right there.
Okay.
Great, man. Pull out a knife and stab me.
No, he's probably gonna keep with the bow, but
Did
No.
you double roll it? Looks like you double rolled.
No,
you did double
1,
roll.
2, 3.
You did double roll.
Oh, did I?
I'll go with the first one.
Okay. Well, that's very generous of you. I need a new mouse.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, yours keeps double rolling every time.
Yeah, there's something.
All right.
There's something going wrong with that button.
All right. You moved. You cast. You do anything else?
Bonus action disengage.
No, you're a wizard. You can't do that.
Shit.
Oh, it's this guy's turn. He's like basically attacking the magic guy in front of him, probably because he thinks you're responsible for this hellish fire right next to him. So he's going to abandon his penalty to attack, bonus the damage, because it didn't work against you. And he hit, which he's feeling pretty stupid about that now. Okay, he hit you for 7, Jason, and then he's attacking again. Oh.
Oh no.
Well, that's not good. So,
Ouch.
this might actually put you down, man. It doesn't put you down, but
Plus 13?
because the way crits work,
Max.
it maximizes.
Oh, that's right.
And because he's a great weapon master and he scored a critical, he's going to attack again. But yeah, he's going to attack you again, man, because you're a magic user. Sorry. He missed. Did you use Hellish Rebuke on him when he hit you? Or were you saving something for whatever? Because he hit you that first time, and I don't think Hellish Rebuke could kill him, but you could have done some damage to him.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. So, all right. That's his dex save from your Hellish Rebuke. He failed. He took the 12 damage. And now he has to take the dex save from the Flaming Sphere. And he passed, so he takes half damage from that. Roll your 2d6 fire, Steven.
1 second. So he takes 3.
He takes 3 damage. This guy is looking blistered and severely injured. But he didn't move.
He's a
So,
stupid.
what?
I said he's a stupid.
I mean, even if he moved, Steven would still be able to ram him with it. So
Yeah.
this guy's just trying to. He thinks the person who's responsible for this is the guy he's like wailing on, who's almost dead. So he's gonna.
Now, can I cast a spell
uh,
now? Or
it
would
is
that
your
get rid of the
turn.
fireball?
So that is a concentration spell, which means if you cast another concentration spell, the flaming sphere automatically goes away. If it's any other spell that doesn't require concentration, no, the flaming sphere stays.
Okay, because I was going to do healing word onto Jason.
Okay.
Just
So I
since
mean,
he's
you just
almost dead, I take it.
yeah. Now keep in mind, healing word is a bonus action.
Oh, so I can still
And
do something else?
you can still do something else. What you can't do is move your flaming sphere. It stays where it is because that requires a bonus action to move.
Okay, okay. We got another guy up there. Concentration.
In player knowledge, if the dude to the left of me dies, I gain 8 hit points. If he dies in the next 8 rounds.
Okay. I guess this is just me asking before I do it. Could I move up, attack him, then move back to where I'm at?
You don't have enough movement for that.
Okay, okay. So how big of a 5-foot cube? All right, I think I will do the mold earth around the second guy at the top to keep him from moving as much, make the terrain around him very hard to move around.
So mold earth affects 1 5-foot area.
So yeah,
So I mean, it would be you would be limiting the directions he can go, but I mean, you can only affect 1 5-foot area.
oh, okay, okay, okay. Well, shit, I really don't have anything to do then. Let me. I guess I'll just use a good berry and make some berries to eat to restore my health.
Okay. How many of those berries are you going to chow down on?
Okay, I can up to 10 berries appear in your hand and are fused with magic. Eating a berry restored. So might as well do 10 if I can do 10.
Okay.
So I get 10 hit
You
points.
get 10 hit points back, and you're gonna have a massive, massive poo later.
Yeah.
That's, that's all right. So you have healed yourself some.
Yep, and then
Um,
for the bonus, I was going to cast Healing Word onto Jason.
okay. So healing word onto Jason. It's a D4 plus, I believe, your
Yeah.
wisdom
4.
modifier. Okay.
Yep. Oh, wow, I healed for shit.
I mean, healing word is mainly used for getting people up off the ground when they're reduced to 0, because it
Ah,
instantly heals them. Um,
okay.
yeah. So, because apparently 5e doesn't actually have negative hit points; it's just 0, and any healing you get at that point puts you at like whatever the healing was for. So,
Okay.
all right.
So I guess it's still something. Then do you change my hit points or do I do that?
Just,
I
go
can go ahead
punch
and
in
change.
heal at the top right. Punch in 10, and then hit the heal button, top right corner.
No, I meant for my guy in the game.
Yeah, it should, that's what I'm doing for mine to change my hit points. It's linked.
Oh, okay. It just takes it a second. Got it. Got
Yep.
it. Okay. All right. Well, I
That's
guess.
weird because it's not. So something must be going on there with the. It's supposed to be player permissions. See, edit it. I mean, I don't know why that's not affecting your. You've already added the 10 HP in D&D Beyond, right?
Yes.
Because
You
it's
put
not
in 10
affecting.
and then clicked heal.
Yes. Mine says 26. in D&D
Okay.
Beyond.
What does it say in your character sheet in Roll20? It says 16.
16.
So it is not
Oh, here.
yeah,
What?
it's not linking them.
Huh.
There he goes. It let me
There you
manually
go.
change it.
Okay. Yeah, for
So.
some reason it's not linking them together. But that's fine.
Okay.
So you've healed yourself almost to full. That's pretty much your turn there. This guy right here is going to be firing at the person who hurt him so very badly. Firing his longbow. I believe it's just that. Yeah. Okay, he's firing his longbow at you. Oh, he missed horribly. And then he 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Goes over there. That's his turn. Some stuff happens upstairs. Velsar, it's your turn.
All right. Well, one trick pony.
Oh yeah, you hit. And he's super dead.
About time.
He only had 3 hit points left. So
Oh.
yeah, you insta-murked him. It was hilarious.
Sploosh.
And yeah, you gained your 8 hit points from doing that.
Right.
Okay. So did that, moved. Rogue. What's your passive perception?
16.
Okay. You do hear someone moving towards the room you're in.
Cool. And is he saying anything? Does he sound like he's trying to be sneaky or what?
No, it sounds like he's rushing up there. He just hasn't gotten to the door yet. Or he's almost at the door.
Okay. I ready an attack.
Okay. And boop 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 boom. Key 3, you're up.
Okay. This is me.
Mm-hmm.
This is bad guy.
That is bad guy.
This is Jason.
That is Jason.
How's Jason look?
Jason looks bloodied.
Awesome.
Probably a little upset.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go here and lay on hands.
Okay.
So you have 7. You get 7 health, Jasoni. And then that was 10, right? Then
Yeah, that was 10 feet of movement.
15. That's a archer, yeah?
That is an archer, yes.
Fucking lame ass. 15. 15. Fucking diagonals.
Yeah,
15,
you can't
20,
actually get within because you've already moved 10 and one of them was a diagonal.
25,
So it'd be 20, 25.
30.
You could get to
I can get here.
there, or
I can get here. Oh no, that's a diagonal.
yeah, you can't get to that one.
Okay. 10. So this is 15.
That would be 20 actually, because that's your second diagonal.
Wait, how?
Because you went 5, 10 diagonal, and then second diagonal would be 20,
Wait, no, I was here. I went 5, 10.
10. That's your first diagonal.
Oh, I see
This
what
would be
you're
your
saying.
second
Okay.
diagonal. Yeah.
I got you. Okay. So
Yep.
20, 25.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stay right here so my friend doesn't have line of sight. Not that he doesn't. He's squishy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to block him.
Okay. You're holding
Uh,
up your shield.
I am, and I lay on hand is an action,
Mm-hmm.
so I can't do that. This was a bad idea. Shouldn't have done any of this. I don't know what the hell I was doing.
You protected your friend. That's always a
I
good thing.
did. I did do that. That is an action. This is a bonus action. Oh, that's lame. Nope, that's it. That's all I'm doing.
Okay.
Don't die, friend. Don't die.
Feeling a little better.
Yeah. Hopefully.
I can't pull over any farther.
All right. Nair, you're up.
I'm sorry, I was muted. Okay.
Nair's just like, you can't run from me.
Probably you can't. We'll see. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
Okay. Do your 1d10 damage. That's okay.
It's
So
not
you
a
rolled
crit because we're
twice.
taking the first
Yeah.
one because
Yeah.
this mouse is retarded.
Yeah. That's unfortunate because that would have been awesome.
Yeah, that would have been rad.
So you do 1d10 fire damage.
It's 4.
Okay. Okie dokie then. So, um, you moved. You did that. Are you doing anything else with your? Oh, that guy died.
Nope.
Okie doke. So, Steven, it's your turn. That guy's body is slowly starting to burn because you have a thing just torching it.
Yeah.
Cooking that meat.
Yeah. Trying to decide now what to do. That guy's there. How far away is that guy from me? How can I find that out?
There should be a tape measure you can use. He is 35 feet away from you.
Oh, okay, okay.
He is 35 feet away from your flaming sphere, but if you moved it in a straight line, you would hit at least one of your party members.
Right.
So that is not possible to do.
I'm thinking about fogging out the room.
If you have a spell that can do that, that is possible.
Just so then kind of give everyone some help. Because I have fog cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Create a 20-foot radius sphere of fog created on a point within range.
Mm-hmm.
So I could just put the fog on him.
Which would
So.
obscure him and make him harder to hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it goes both ways.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah.
Could I just recast the flaming spear onto him?
You can drop concentration on the one you have and cast it again, but it would take another spell slot to do so.
Okay. Okay.
So yes, but it would be a potential massive waste of resources.
Right. Right.
Welcome to
Uh,
the curse that is being a spellcaster.
yeah. Well, oh, I
Unbelievable
need to go
power.
to. I need to become a velociraptor and just fucking jump his ass.
Yes, if you do that, then you can still maintain concentration on your spell. Keep in mind, you don't currently have any allies within 5 feet of him, but you would still be able to attack twice.
Yeah, because I kind of made a list of like ones that are good,
Hmm.
and I think he would do the best right now. So yeah, I'll do the velociraptor.
Okey-doke.
So
So bonus action. So you can't move the flaming sphere. It's still going to sit there
right.
and just slowly cook that guy, and also spread the fire of that chair to that table. That
Well,
table's on fire now too.
I guess I could I just end that concentration spell?
You can drop concentration at any time as a free action. So yes, you could.
Okay, yeah, I'll just let the chair burn.
Okay.
We don't
I mean,
need a giant spear.
the chair, the table, and the body are now on fire.
Right.
So
That
I
room
get to
smells.
do very much
Okay.
so. Yeah, that room smells super, super bad.
Yeah, yeah, then I'm
Uh,
gonna run up and get in his face and attack him.
okay. Uh, hold on. I'm gonna.
Yeah,
Alright,
this is
guys,
gonna
I'm dying here, so we're gonna have to end it soon.
Okay.
Or
Are you at least
you
doing
and I be
better?
in combat.
Are you at least doing better with the? Are you feeling better, or is it like
Yeah, I still feel funky, but I think some of that's just weird exhaustion that I'm pushing through.
okay? So,
I took some
um,
ibuprofen, so I don't ache as much.
so you're turning into a velociraptor. What's a velociraptor speed?
It's 30.
30.
Okay. So can you get there? You can get up like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You could actually get right up next to him. If you went right here, you could get right up next to him as a velociraptor and then attack him.
Okay, yeah. I think I'm gonna do that.
Okay. So Steven the velociraptor,
All
3.
right.
Velociraptors, are you going to roll for its health or are you going to take the average?
I'll just take the average.
Okay. You have 10 health.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead and make your attacks.
I need
Both are at
to.
+4 to hit.
So they're 1d6.
The bite is at 1d6 +2 piercing, and the claws are 1d4 +2 slashing.
So is that. Did that roll it? That correct?
You have to roll to attack first, my dude.
What do I need to roll for that?
D20.
D20 +4 for both.
D20. So there's one.
Oof.
Neither one of those hit.
Okay.
So it is his turn, and of course he is freaking out because someone turned into some weird lizard. A lizard person turned into another weird lizard thing and attacked him. Keep in mind, velociraptors are tiny.
Right.
They're tiny. They're the size of cats. So a medium-sized lizard person turned into a cat-sized lizard thing and ran up and attacked him. So he's like, what the fuck? He's going to fire at you with his longbow, he is at disadvantage. So of these two, we're going to take the shorter one, or the smaller one. So it is not a crit.
That's
So,
good.
yeah. His total attack was a 10, so he missed you. You probably saved the wizard from getting attacked, and probably potentially downed. So well done.
Hey,
Johnny, that guy bursts through the door, weapon drawn. He's looking at the window
Cool.
that
I
you
mean,
hit.
if he's there, my ready to attack would go off on him.
Yes, it does. You have advantage because you're hidden from him. Which means if you hit, you do your damage plus your sneak attack, which is 2d6, right?
Correct. I assume a 23 hits.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Cool. Hey, this is just a test roll with a dagger. I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna see if shift clicking on the damage makes it do crit also.
Okay.
No, it just rolls twice. Okay, I was just curious.
Okay. So
Oh, it just okay.
no,
So
it
it
just
doesn't do
rolled
it. It doesn't do
normally.
anything on the
It just
damage.
rolled normally.
Yeah.
So I mean,
That wasn't my rapier. Here's my rapier.
okay.
I was just testing that to see if it did crit damage.
Okay. So you did more damage with the rapier, but less damage with the thing, so fine. You did a total of 15 damage to him. Okay. Well, you certainly got his attention.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He burst in. You're gonna be
he
in
may
that
have to do
spot.
a sanity check here soon.
The guy who, yeah, the one who like you messed with. So
Yeah.
of course he's going to attack you with a longsword, Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm assuming a 12 misses you.
Correct.
Yeah, so cool. That's his turn. It is your turn now.
Oh, cool. I'm attacking.
Yeah. You no longer have advantage, but you still hit him, which means you do your rapier plus sneak attack damage. Okay. He's
Keep getting
looking
low on the sneak attacks.
Yeah, but he's still looking pretty goddamn bad.
Oh, can I use? I'm gonna go ahead and use my reaction and just say surrender.
Okay. Your reaction can't be used to actually form like a mechanical advantage or get him to do that. But
Oh,
given how
okay.
much you've hurt him, he might do it anyway. So, Key 3, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna. Who's this? Steven?
That is Steven in Velociraptor form.
Yeah.
I'll put a little marker on him.
How does he look? He looks like a cat lizard, I heard.
He looks like a perfectly healthy Velociraptor.
Awesome. Okay. I'm gonna go here and stabby stab.
Okay.
Stabby stab.
Stabby stab, motherfucker.
That longsword are legit.
I try to do things. Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes it happens.
Well, the things was dead.
He's pretty friggin' hurt.
Okay. I'm gonna like get in his face and stick my tongue out at him.
Okay.
No, not like that. Like just kind of like a very gentle like and then I'm gonna lean back.
Okay. Nair, it is your turn. just so you know, there is a person between you and the potential target, so if you make an attack roll, they will have cover. There you go. They
And
no
it
longer
kind
have
of did
cover.
that.
Say it again. What did I do?
It's in Discord.
Does that do it? That's a firebolt.
Yeah, you hit him.
Yeah, that's pretty perfect, actually.
Jesus, with the rolled did it 3 times this time. Anyways, we're going with the top one.
Yeah. So he's dead.
Sweet.
Yay.
And also, damn it. All right.
Were you not wanting to kill him?
No, I mean, I guess I could have yelled at him to surrender or something, but I didn't do that. So
Okay.
that was maybe dumb of me.
So given
Anyways.
the only person who's still technically in combat is Johnny, I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward to that because I'm sure y'all are gonna do some stuff, but Ryan's about to go to bed, and it is after 11. So
I'm actually going to sleep now. So
all right.
yeah, bye.
Night. Johnny, you get attacked.
Okay.
He
Nope.
missed you. Are you attacking him back? He did
I
not
mean-
surrender. He's still attacking you.
Yeah, I mean, that was his chance.
14 does not hit
I'm
him.
gonna use lucky.
Okay. Nine does not hit him.
Inspiration.
Okay. You're gonna burn your one inspiration.
Oh my
this.
god!
I didn't care about burning it. I was just trying to end the session. All right, I go. Surrender.
That time he hits you. For 7 damage.
All right. I guess it's just me again.
Yep.
Of course, now that comes out, huh?
He's dead. He's dead. Your minimum damage with a crit would kill him. You get to add another 8 on top of that. So, actually, you get to add another 20 on top of that because sneak attack is maxed as well. So, you did a total of 31 damage with that one hit.
That's deader than hell.
Yes, it is. Okay, congrats, Johnny. You've killed someone when you weren't even on the map.
Yay.
And then you all can deal with that stuff next time in your blatant outright attack on this guild.
Whoa.
I wouldn't say it was blatant.
You straight up bum rushed the guy as he opened the door.
Well, he could have just let us in, and none of this would have happened.
I
He
agree.
was gonna let me in, damn it!
Yeah, he was. He was going to let someone in, and
Jason and I got pulled into this into like a guilty by association sort of thing.
Yep.
I mean,
Well-
to be fair, you were breaking in anyway, Johnny. So the only one who's guilty by association is Jason and technically Ryan.
I was breaking in, but I didn't plan on killing anyone.
I mean, if he
Anyway.
would have, whenever, the first time, if he would have just said, yeah, y'all can come in, just what happens when we have to knock twice.
Yeah. So for all of us who's ever worked retail, how often have we like allowed someone to come in after closing?
You know.
Hey,
Exactly.
Exactly.
If you work for Sylvester, that shit happens.
You work for Anita, the hell it does.
My god, yes.
It's like, I just need something. Come back tomorrow. It'll only take me a minute. It'll take you a minute tomorrow. that was Anita's
Sylvester's-
response.
Sylvester's like, yeah, fella, yeah, we got you.
You want a printer while you're at it? Maybe get some ink?
Put a protection plan on that, fella.
Yeah,
And
we got you, fam.
And the last ones were always the most obnoxious fucking people that would like go search the school supplies aisles and shit and get them all fucked up after like everyone else had just like finished organizing them.
All right, folks.
Yep.
That's the end of this session.
Like front
so,
and face everything. They
Session
come
5
in, they
will
turn
be
shit around. They
next
knock it
Tuesday,
over,
7
they put it back
Central.
in the wrong place.
All right, folks. Peace.
And you're just picturing Natasha just bursting through a wall, wrapped